enieni and the 13th of May 3 p.m. Yebenya Tamale City and DBB United say omushia emubako ebeka Port City Ashanti Gold 04 na yenya miensa mo free Division 1 eba ye league ni mu ebra ye wo miensa bo free league ni mu so etumi akọ enti eye Accra Sports Stadium 10 for popular stand center air for 10 cedis and VIP 30 cedis. Nathan Anafo be center referee. Gilbert Adom Mensa, Kofi Nyakobakai na Masro Hansen aye fourth official. Yentie Hamza Muhammad Tamale City head coach. Na di to jase omu group na no mu no na aye difficult pa na ombe di ombe bia se ombe wie DBB United.
Prepare for coming into a game, thinking of losing or thinking for not going forward for it. So we prepare very well. That's why we come this far, and we hope to get what we want tomorrow. It's two different zones. We are in a different zone. Therefore, we believe our zone is so difficult. A very good team, as I said, great coach, a very good team. But it's going to be a different ball game altogether. Playoff is not going to be a first and second round. Just 90 plus minutes, and then the better son takes move to the Premiership. Fatigue sets in at a point. I mean, that was the latter part of the game. We have some few injury concerns, and that's exactly what happened. But that's why we raised as many players as we can. They stepped in, but they were not up to how we started. That's what made the difference. So we are on. I think the most important thing was to top the group and make it to the playoff.
Yankotie Isaac Ni Ama and a head coach at the DBB United and a day to just say Oma prepare well for Tamale City game and no meansa.
We just prepare ourselves very well. We know the task ahead of us, and we are just optimistic and waiting for the tomorrow's game. We have prepared very well. We know what the opponents are posed to do. It doesn't put pressure on me and my boys. We are just relaxed. We know what we are capable of doing, and we are just hoping that tomorrow's will be a better day for us. Looking at the opponents, they have also played in the Premier League before. They know the terrain, but all what I can say is that we want to keep things close to our chest. We know what we are capable of doing, and come tomorrow, we shall deliver. On paper, you see that maybe the BB is ahead, but football is unpredictable. But the most important thing is that tomorrow we'll play according to our strength and maybe capture on the opponent's weakness and maybe try to punish them. But we know what we are doing. Strategically, tactically, we just concentrate on my team. What we need to do is to play according to our strength. And
minim se o Tamale na opese Tamale City eba league ni mu a obenkane ne mpate mu a na obekọ anye bia supporters ni bi beba de bi kura wa hin monso monfa supporters nkoi na monso monko support na monhwese ne mo betumi qualify apa abewura league no emu a na me kanesa no ma me enka wo se Ashanti Gold 04 omudi omanya akonya Omawura league ni momuni playoff bia ebo na unse last game no eye Kimfesa na nanko se bohom ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium na Kimfesa se yakura mu yentimi an qualify yenyeska nipa hia cash boys you see two omuka two technical ka omuni afefo kan nkakran dia meti ne sa yo official afa to maso match ne se mumu bobo coronation dia ye de abrem wo bo so wa ti muni enyina ye de baba na jese yemfanye fans yo ho ti aye confirm nyame admu a Sunday 17th ewo Obuasi Linkley Sports Stadium Kimfesa home from Kumasi to Linkley against Ashanti Gold 04 na nhye kakra ne se omaye nhye se media team a ewo Kumasi ne Obuasi be combine na omone kumawu lewe mu e de ahwem curtain razor omwia na Kimfesa Ashanti Gold 04 enso etmi abo ya kaisa dana and ye be present trophy ediama Ashanti Gold 04 and also medals no na chese eja tutu ato kakran for the month of April mame enka wo say we eye players a omochire so ball no mu bo omiji omhuadi ema omo clubs na de tene say Benjamin Sivanyo ono no wo hin solo bibia ni hu ayi aduana Prince Osai okay yanko yanim Emmanuel Mafo ena Amponsa Henderson omunyina enso ena ekorese player for the month of April ya nominate wo nyama nyina be koyie ede ama wo mo maka wo se nyame admu a echina anopa no nwotwe wo sofo line astrotef no so eye junior pokupan kotoko yes enkoda no division 3 o magura brobia aka last game against Priesthood Football Club to your supporter na wo Africa Square free hobra be hwe nkura na dia Hamza do maya odomu ball last game o mo weni here we come division 2 na just o mo banka danka nti we sofulai astrotef no so no pa no wotwe no a wochena na eba so no free ho supporters ne say against Bechem on Sunday cars mienu de ayema na omuhia massive says cars ne be do so sa kwan so in and out 100 Ghana nti car no be si stadium main gate to anapa na si wo na chese mo boapo am ho atu akopiem e wo Bechem a unim dada say 0244549198 na wo de akohwedi betodwa e wo Fosu Giabo Park enhyehyɛ no de tie eno no menko under 17 AFCON na yenka wo se nyame yadom a ene na Morocco monten so hobeye de don kubrem yebenya Egypt ene Ethiopia so mbebia no na don kubrem na no yenya Cote d'Ivoire ene Cameroon so omonso ebo na nyumre no nan Uganda DR Congo 7 p.m. Morocco, Tunisia. Ghana, ya watweniem echena, yani Algeria, and a yansu group D, ye be piano, ye group no more. We, any near a free U17 AFCON, Morocco, hostuno, munsem, ye de ama war. Yanko, na yanko PM, Legon. University of Ghana Sports Complex, hoy. Na yansha said the America 2 na hit na no ding. Abdul Rashid Samin. Say the 100 meter semi-finals no with me wura qualifier abasobo and na yede ma no monyanye maye obi kra wia hit nkwa ye hunu onya ye ni din kra ye ntimi enye ni yi nkofo ya mo hwe Joseph Paul Amua ono nso a qualify 100 meters senior ono nso etimi a qualify e dey free ho ene yenya Florence Ajimai ono so tosu mienu ewo women's 400 meters no yes wotimi tosu mienu a ono so konanim Alex Amankwa tosu miensa ewo men's 800 meters no ono so tosu miensa Letitia ohene wade wentumi an qualifier ono so entumi an konanim ewo women's 100 meters no inti African 24th African athletics a etodwa ewo Ghana no yes Ghana ye mrantie ne modembo ena no so ye de amawo ewo nhyehyɛ pro so uhunu sɛ de AC koso eno mame enka wo sɛ Blasters Management Committee enura ebo modern ebo anan ekopie mu ewo National Chief Imam His Eminence Sheikh Osman Nuhu Ashaributu omkopiem ewo natana ye se akakakra bi na Ghana ye ko wake up na ekoba ne saa ye behia mpaye e de ama oman no ne yasrese ye nyina de support enso ebe support oman Ghana ne bra mu ekono we eye mediama esi bankrola wosan eye Blasters Management Committee member Moses Amapaka na wodimu akotene sanso na member Samuel Abuabri eka ho ene ebo modern enya Steven Tunado apia so no nso di mu akotene a omutumi ko ya omakosre empire na nananum empanimfo chiremu di a na tese omoyi na me adom a ifia empire ya na yenuanu muslimifo no ekobo no de esi wo se nationwide omode beye empire e de ama oman konkon.
Okay.
Nyamiadom.
Okay, so the regional minister is still talking football.
Yes.
Na me hu ade bi a watro a producers dia ba. We will look at that and see nentiasie. So,
yes.
Nentiasie, the way he understands it. He's giving some interesting suggestions, but asem no eso since So as I say,
Yes.
it's bigger than that. So by we look at it, a very nice one by the Ashanti Regional Minister. Okay, a chairman for Makwaba. It's Wednesday, 13th of May, 2026. Southampton will face Hull City in the Championship playoff final at Wembley Stadium on Saturday. Pep Guardiola, because I know City or match or number.
Yes, City or match.
Okay. Number Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
All right.
Glass now.
So, Ozzy has never trusted anything with referees and VAR after a pivotal decision on the Premier League title race. Ozzy saying no.
Onje.
Ona tia semna say.
See we there.
Referee and VAR for Mamanaji League. I'm not a Pep Guardiola no ni adi onje omundi.
I say what he trusts. The focus and consistency of his players when the game. Forget about referees. Or no on J Savano any Premier League referees indeed.
Na say no na amana jeje de waji.
Say those days na consistency level was true.
Say the assistant.
I was true.
This year waje ayi Carabao Cup. Referee ni VAR ya.
Modern bonnet energy.
The modern bonnet energy. So be a modern bonnet energy bibi.
You want to say quite fast of favor mom for.
But let's say so no so no kwa bi na favor na. Anyway. Ono say mini pan in Indiana. All right, so
at the end of West Ham, at the end
now West Ham, I don't say a foul. Everybody says it's a foul. Me who ni papa cross in your foul.
That's why he says untrusted.
No,
the
West Ham thing. Say a foul.
Yes.
So why are they still talking about
in the Premier League? You same circumstances.
So they should talk about that one.
That's why I say on Japan.
Me one more some names say unyantia say. At the end, we foul, but the BSC are young. Timon can no asem. Mamun can't which a referee. The referee and the VAR took the right decision. So it's not this one. The name foul the foul no. That is where they should have the discussion, but not what you all agree is a foul.
And I the inconsistencies of VAR.
So but I'm saying that I'm the inconsistency is the one. But when you accept that this is a foul, talk about the others.
So when he says I don't trust them, you can.
But on trust them, not in relation to this one. And now disabled.
Yes.
Was it 200%? It was a foul.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola name said this was a foul. So why are they talking? Anyway. PSG have already started preparing for set pieces ahead of the Champions League final against Arsenal FC. Training footage show PSG specifically working on defending corners and free kicks.
Yes.
Said they are not getting their statistics right.
Coach, you said
go and check.
Now I was beat to Joao France.
No
Mbusa inside and one Kobe. Was one Kobe because Champions League final no here no. No share them steady choir befaso. I share Arsenal on 30th May 2026. Enra and Lewis and UK can say. Yes, Mbusa one award no be no see award no at the moment in yan here no. The hianness no better them. Na was steady choir befaso. I share Arsenal on 30th May 2026. So or try all angles. Arsenal strengthening or Oyerepa scoring from set pieces, or the Madrid scoring from corners, or there are some teams in the Premier League and even in the Champions League. Oyerepa not specifically corners, free kicks in kwa. The strongest team is England.
Me say Abrofo de ni enim say omo de they use statistics. And now omo de dijuma. But PSG them so omo ni bi o.
Omo bi.
And they will defend that thing.
Oh, so all working.
Let me give you the records. Arsenal have scored 5 set-piece goals in the UEFA Champions League. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that was last year. That was 16% of their 31 total Champions League. Let me go to 2026. 25, 27 year boy. Okay. So, no one who said, and no, a young for no, so almost Kasa goes now as national Champions League this season. How many of them are from set pieces? Huh?
Oh, boss, me change them.
Me say,
said, or they are 7 number near Bichim.
Me say, a yana. Okay. Arsenal share around 5-6 goals from set pieces this year's Champions League.
Yes.
It goes so much every no. Arsenal have again been regarded as one of the world's strongest set pieces in the oh, they are taking away. They've scored, as they saying, have scored approximately 6 goals from set pieces.
So, boss, almost
strongest goals so much. What I say? Yanjaki goes
Arsenal koba de mo mu hu ba ko. Untimi nyi corners in film.
There be
untimi nyi film.
There be baba.
Untimi prepare say me prepare but me hwe corners and free kicks. Definitely you work on it.
Baba Isa.
Boss.
Sports lawyer. Catch almost say.
Boss.
Na some crowd almost say ombese Arsenal had 29 goals. So far.
Yeah.
29 goals in the Champions League. And only 6. I'm going to say about the back say and the set pieces. So if you are going to play against this team, our goals mark 29 and 30 goals. That's the moon numbers in Sia. And you create the impression. You can go for him and the set pieces now. I coach more Champions League. But check it.
Oh,
when you bro, young man come in no time no. When you more cast no facts and figures. When you say, na say please go na corner go na there and then na omo di bia say keeper cry foul sa na omo ye. Wait a minute, let's go to the Premier League and check percentage of goals Arsenal share from set pieces. We know see about 6 out of 29 goals.
So Omashebi.
Now one is what it be. Carlo Ancelotti, Real Madrid, the whole generation has to be rebuilt. They lost really important players: Casemiro, Modric, Cruz, Benzema. Hansi fixed sides on the Champions League, despite already wrapping up the domestic competition. Okay, I feel so. I will just like I said, we talk about regional minister, Dr. Frank Amwakohene, his efforts. And I like that. So per se. Where said D&T and Nippon considering once the conversation starts, what I say, you are heading towards a certain direction. My suggestion is that there should be a complete research. Because we've done some work on it, and the reasons are many.
Of course.
Not the is just one of them, fine, but there are a lot of reasons. Reasons at Nippon Stadium. There are so many reasons. I know. That been at Chelsea about 2 o'clock on a weekday. The stadium was full.
It was full.
There's a football nation. Ghana the Epe Ball, yeah, the Edobolo. So the Edobolo now say our biggest clubs. Yeah. Ebo empty stadium. It's a source of worry.
So yes.
What I say? I see a Epe Ghana first, and then you pool. So where are all these people?
That is game. You see supporters. Sorry.
Okay. So yes, the regional minister is making efforts, but Honorable Dr. Makohene. There are a lot of things. I mean, number I'll send. We're interested. I'll send some of the work we have done to him. Now, I am so no, the ones who somewhere they are not persuaded. So, minority Alexander Fenyomankin believes the Black Stars can surpass expectations ahead of the World Cup. Tamale City and the BBNE, and I know more at Accra Sports Stadium May 13. And then Tamale City head coach Hamza Mohammed believes the side have what it takes to secure qualification. Former Black Stars captain Asamoah Gyan believes the absence of Mohamed Kudus and Salisu will be a major setback for Ghana ahead of the World Cup. The Minister for Sports, Kofi Adams, has confirmed that Ghana will broadcast the World Cup live. Following World Cup, will be in live.
This time, was it through the fundraising in Abina secure the broadcasting rights?
That will be
given to the local media.
World Cup the could be the uncle be and I
we have a chef.
And yet,
World Cup Biana decoders no.
Sir, Ghana TV Ningi.
Etiko.
Ghana TV.
Especially decoders no. Etiko.
Ghana TV no. World Cup the Mikasa de BI.
Etiko. GTV na probably no muyi.
I feel no much imagination so World Cup the head that. Yeah, okay. So lawyer. Candid and Magic drinking water.
As general manager.
Candid and Magic drinking water.
Our plea is that you will be assured the biggest TV stations.
No, I come Caroline water. Candid. I can't say as some of us. Then you have discuss it. So what I say, 9:58 lawyer on the wings of Candid.
Yes. NT and pay most player Abie Kwanum live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV and on pay your conco funko son semwa edi adencheche semwa e bum fumpa e onko funko sonom yere honsem ato anim enano pay e wo dwumade so ensem ne de doso de dise fata se ohwana tie ena yere ensomo enano pay. We are live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio and answer Oyerepa TV Ghana Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana na odigu me ba na the boss player to no bossy akinkaning na ama said yesem ene said ye efata ene anopay yawo ena makomako ejono enkron na mundiano ehase 11th June 2026 to 19th July 2026 na World Cup here trying to na World Cup update on today's post and on play here Sophie Stadium ebe hosti World Cup marquee matches Teniye ebe hosti World Cup marquee matches Sophie Stadium ewo United States of America no pay and 10 times your stadium home ni akoshem development so far so the stadium no preparation esi etie na enom ena yede etu anim se countries a ebusuam womo awene the soccer World Cup from 1930 to 2022 onim sam ohwede odi kan na Brazil form 5 times champions 1958 1962 1970 1994 to 2002 and after Germany 4 times with 1954 1974 1990 2014 and after Italy no 4 times champions 1934 1938 1982 to 2006 and womo ejeyem Argentina 3 times champions 1978 1986 and 2022 and among etimi ejeya ya de honsam eto anim and anopay na abusiam ya kaya honse Mexico abusiam the most World Cup teamer walusu matches dodo pa obia World Cup matches no walusu dodo pa ewo World Cup abakusemum eye Mexico fatu kotokonum Mexico ayo maya walusu World Cup matches dodo pa 28 times 17 wins 15 draws and abusiam ninsa etimi akam United States of America abusiam diameti anopay etem samo deny visas to 5 Iraq national football team players adi na is Iraq for them 5 players amo dinner amo visas into United States of America na player obesi akan e World Cup mu de aden nka odina na visa America for say omuni wan kwanya se meba ye krom ha into plus 5 from Iraq national team num ya dinner amo visa we a World Cup update ya de Emma Wom na Julian Nagelsmann manager Emma Diamond Soft of Germany na Julian Nagelsmann de atudwa sa national team num amani so adi no and say afi won be kofa e World Cup num back to back a group stage exit and Germany ultimate anya this time I'm training sir I'm the days of West Germany from 1954 to 2014 na neme koye at the moment abo my odua wo mu din ben World Cup no na Germany eka ho eno ye Julian Nagelsmann nensamo or the Eltudam and na anopay World Cup update store on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Argentina national team no ebegini omo training camp 2026 FIFA World Cup June 1st Kansas City June Daddy kind and I'm starting training home now I'm travel to Texas and I Alabama now June 6th and 9th no I'm friendly games outdoor from June 10 Argentina stay base home in Kansas City ahead of their World Cup gamer bomb Eddie Etia Algeria in Tianuakai at the Asset Nonsum now young Fiona Fay Yamra Spain meeting come on and now pay Spain Hans Flick or say and crack no Hans Flick or any team nom at the Spanish Primera Division Santander no be born a plus number so now the Oka at the Ache plus and say at dia Aka and some about me at the UEFA Champions League after winning the Spanish Primera Division Santander with Barcelona no Hans Flick and a target next season and it's about me abua now for Barca at the Champions League Alejandro Balde and Ochem se oprai na afei and Alejandro Balde etimi returning into abaning kakra manisem debia na chin match bia e was Alejandro Balde and album or say Barca you team nom nyankopon boa next season talent bebre wa ye be hu mom e wo Barca senior team nom Wesley Sneijder at the Atudra Nanom Barcelona at the Spanish Primera Division Santander mra wamoche Madrid chomo ekamyenum na Madrid antimi was a Barca for Munkai. This is a club what failed to win the Champions League over 10 years fails in Europe almost suffer humiliations every season in the Champions League yet almost celebrate the La Liga as if abusiam ama conquer football and Wesley Sneijder at the Eltuga Nano Pay still with Barcelona Hans Flick or say a percent already 100 points a fee the Spanish Primera Division and the Hans Flick and Sama what the Eltuga.
Of course, we said our goal is 100 points. So to reach this, we have to win every 3 games. So this is our goal for the next 3 games. We celebrate a lot, but it's also possible to play good. Sorry, but I have the last days. I have different things to do, and of course I'm really happy about this, and also that gave me and my team the confidence to work 1 or 2 years more.
Mamemra Madrid asweye onim senram Fiontino Pierce in the press conference abusia oyeyenom odensem pina to jam ochemum se afi vano ne referees nkwa at the 18 points and afi Madrid hot na abusia de etienie stade bia ba no pay se 14 VAR interventions and afi Madrid enyaye na out of 14 VAR interventions this season 11 ekoi against Real Madrid and a 3 pair and a favor Madrid out of 14 interventions no they come Madrid aye miensa pe Jose Mourinho they make HM say Benfica for Madrid say Sasi kana wombe Jeffy Madrid one day ombe and Jombe for a contract extension deminim and say about reject the contract extension now fe obey juma ama Real Madrid bubokorom Jose Mourinho abusuam na enra ana openi bi eneme edin koma Portugal mamu ana osela agi story we anope ba yama watiefom ene wanahwefo antibinam so story ben ana ositi Jose Mourinho once okoi 9 years and 150 games without losing a league match. Fie tenio akọ 9 years mfie mako kron na Jose Mourinho ti bench set manager on lusu game bia fie na the run last year from March 16 2022 to April 2 2021. In that time, now on managing FC Porto, or about Chelsea, or about Inter, and on the Rome, our Real Madrid, or facing 107 different managers. None of them, and a team Jose Mourinho, Fiem, or Penny Fernandez, Medase, Madame for War, Portugal, and this story remind me, Sebeba, Minchechem to your Madrid knee, not or doubt kakra about Jose Mourinho, near my way in the beam, and Don Carlo Ancelotti, Semnan Wakano. Ancelotti asem and only Madrid the problem I say Real Madrid, the old generation has to be rebuilt. They lost the really important players, Casemiro, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Benzema. I say old generation what Benzema marco, Luka Modric ko, Toni Kroos ko. Now I'm essential players. Emma Madrid, ourselves Madrid, rebuilt that old generation. Hendricks are returning to Madrid at the end of the season. Of course, we're a young player and always a percent more. Madrid and a dinner bar, salam lights. Until are you happy? Sir, are returning Akoya Juma at the Amateur Joe Cancelo, sir. On the only plans be sir Abasai, Ako Saudi Pro League, Akoya Juma, you refuse Spain Nafe. Yaba England, a betting come out and I'm pay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM today's sports. And I been confirmed close to some woman at the M1 pay Muhammad Salah Gali and Ram on himself Mosala Eramo na dinner course and we have farewell dinner and farewell party dinner. Nanya some ketwa video at the screen so OJB and na pay decline rise on Arsenal mentality afi and I say obakaya omulusu to Manchester City na nipa bebre eni jeje awo Arsenal musa and kayenu babi omadui na kaya Arsenal din aka English Premier League no home na so still and early the race I say mentality to win English Premier League afi I was no papa and they'll fight Trimudebia anyhow Casemiro they are two jam say anodie nukrenie enye sebia obo Manchester United in painting and what can say me the right person obetime akoti Manchester United the highest level bien Michael Carrick ocha Michael Carrick said here only players edim come kwanya afaso manage players excellent obetime abua and team nom akwanim and Manchester City and Crystal Palace and Elbow na and Pep Guardiola at the atuja seche me manager me dream who to be jame dream ho and it's a Manchester City ebetime awene ye matches etime aka debesi e baby de nyade samehwe na owieyam and on say oyobia the best way to avoid VAR controversies and it's a over convincingly say over convincingly nyade say who ko dwen VAR bia ho Manchester City manager no we and on say on Chelsea anything with referees and VAR da na yentie Pep in chemu a or the buyer efa VAR and referees no.
It's been said. Everything has been said.
Do you think that's a good thing for
Crystal Palace? The rest it has been said. It's a question for the referees. We play tomorrow at 8, and we go to Bournemouth. Yeah, and the last game in Aston Villa here, we do it too.
How important is it to take it to the last day?
Important is tomorrow. Then we'll see what happens to the next one. So always I learned when you lose the focus, you are in dangerous situations. So and always I think that only we can do when we can to do it better. That is only in control. So and we lost the two finals FA Cup because the referees didn't do the job that they should do. Even the BAR, the two finals that's in the FA Cup. And when that happens, it's because you have to do better. No, for referees in BAR, I never trust anything since I arrived a long time ago. Always I learned that you have to do it better. Do it better.
Enti Oliver Glasner and I did to just amudie and say amukoba against City. Na ono no onkobo matim bia sebosume so a Pep Guardiola City ne tuanaka Arsenal so bosume so a omutua Mikel Arteta ka na ono coach Crystal Palace e tua na kanto okobo ama Crystal Palace owieyem o chechemu game no kwan a ofaso erem Oliver Glasner or say pre-match press conference Man City against Crystal Palace.
Great feeling, great mood here, and we're enjoying the final weeks of the season. We're in a good shape. Most of the squad, most of the players are available, feeling well, and now we're looking forward to 4 great games we have to play. It's always the foundation that is always staying in the league is done, but
now Chelsea for the Muntie, Andrew Santos who said dream and he said I'm wearing a FA Cup no here team no pa Tapi Alonso said a percent onya one attacking midfielder our Chelsea and 2 new defenders. Now Tapi Alonso in addition the HM's a similar project Uko Paris Saint-Germain Luis Enrique Ayano a percent same with Chelsea Southampton Hall City bebom and no a championship playoff at Wembley Nyankopon wa 23rd May 2026 na sa gave them ebetime akoso I was Saudi nom heartbreak for Cristiano Ronaldo enti born in 10 times so meta na yaso fatu so mame ninga na heartbreak for Ronaldo after say Arsenal conceded on goal our final minute of the game na nka Ronaldo agi trophy nom enti na osunia dada na Jorge Jesus I say as much as this draw hurts draw nom ayom ya asio na no omo another opportunity to fear I was on bomba one besem na firima koye ede amomo Abdallah Majid ay Al-Nassr president was the future of Al-Nassr ay brighter Ronaldo and kana come Antonium Nyankopon boa ombeje trophy no next weekend Italy Lazio any Interbebonne ay Coppa Italia Christian Kivu ate atudwa se Coppa Italia no enhu hia no pa I was say amo eje na Lautaro Martinez Saturday game omboya against Lazio no ene de no ebe different from that match. On this note, happy birthday to Michael Asiedu Nkwa, NDC organizer who will be biani anyaso bekwa constituency and the head of production team Samuel Kemensa and I say happy birthday to Michael Asiedu Nkwa or NDC organizer bibiani anyaso bekwa constituency yena so na yemfa phone close seminar enso na boss player Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong and the team no extra say na today's sports atwaso na in the meantime yeni nkomo ABA Herbal Clinic one more there omo specialist masa mami spectacle no ye wan ubo yiri de na onhwe me de nye sade ni bia nti abusuam ukọ ebi ho a ya de no adawani ni so ache di mfia duo no 20 decades nya de ade mane mfa nko wu kono ho na sofo rasta sofo ahofe ontu ase emfumi nkasa bebere mame nkono ho na enensem pod bai no odnina
baba birthday ni de to asoma me na me wehye Nana ya Kunadu Ajimai. Nana ya Kunadu Ajimai.
It's happy birthday to
Nana ya
Daniela.
Yes.
Ya Kunadu Ajimai.
Owo Kenton. Yes. Oh, ne ho fe.
Sofwa ho fe. No wonder say sofwa ho fe. And happy birthday to Daniela ya Kunadu Ajimai from Sofo Rasta Sofo Ahonfe to Daniela ya Kunadu Ajimai Ahonfe and Munyamfo
sexy D na we are seeing na the friend
sexy D and Sofo Ahonfe
on the host to a Kenton for one person komo no odon paso no di ono no sao solo adam for sao o kan say emebu any in advance obakoko o ka queen di ho so ejo di enti Daniela trader ponyankopon hira na onya okese onyi mfra dum nko adum de wo hwehwe bia won san ka fi twam na fi we mu trader ponyankopon emfama na nehwe manim live meba o show ni so ene meba show ne so e wo kentom
also the oko show so and 70
enye is the cry
na no say minia fatilo
yes
wedding bi ase
oh Saturday no
so for na ya my
oh
said there now uspira there no o de na o wi akulu gu so
on say baba me de enso me na
o de me judi mi say
epia na ye dey na epie sarete epia na epie
say na obeye
epia na eti yebeye bebre eti babi biala fidi kese ekodru biala babi biala wo hwe me bia Oyerepa TV Oyerepa FM ekodru bia no frɛ wo nua ma me papa wo yonko na wontwe me kasa fidie na enipe fra so heba na ne chefo nso wom ne nsanye de enka ABA Herbal Clinic osofo ata osofo abrante osofo 3days osofo rasta bruni doctor kunyina na wiase nyina agina tum na wonsi ne form na asa ne meni di ensawoso no me koso ama me ma me mu nyina happy Mother's Day na ade wo mu se baba efle Monday na me sase chemo de ama me client eye me ma me mo ema na omoba mahwe ho no me chemo de mo mo me de da wo mase na mahye wo mu nkran se wo mu nkoso na wo mu nhwe ye ema ni mu anka me ma ye be de kabibie no wa mema be de ebeye etibusumi we mu ayeye ma me monda ne de ABA Herbal osofo ata me chemo de ama clients ne nyina me sra wonya me client ame onka hom we ye clients ne ema me fo ne ma na eba ABA Herbal Clinic ukra me card nko ade a emo no wonsa be de ebeka bi enti ene tumirika ne kwa so ye ho okoje apomuden no ne ye chewade enye mo nko a enema bebre ye den eka ho eti babi biala wo wa wo temi babi biala wo wa wo hwe me say yo ma me say yo papa wo yonko unua bi ena yade bi aye ne krankro titru nani ehana tumirika ne fa ne bra ABA Herbal Clinic na twedi aponyankopɔ onfam so na yaresa ne fa ahode nya den enya ne dia ekɔ enkonsa nya de emma ABA Herbal yade a me ye ho adwuma edoso yie pa na enam se maredal wo ani ehwemu ntin ye bomidia na ye de ani na tato ni nyina nse wiye bremu yi menam de bibidro etu ani flash ewa abra menye wo presi men so ahweniwa men fedo so ye de enwu ani so me wadro na mada ko fredu ani adi kokon abedi a wodi bi agum enkon ya wodi bi ya de agum edro ni fantirima famojam ebetirima be yemu ojo pepatirima kumtirima kuro na ben ni so abehuru so ma ani na ye de ate etisa wani ni so yo wisiwisi eyo kantan eyo kusu eyo kabisi eyo sade ententan wo so anopa wie nwumre wani ni so yo fita sade ebo asie na tumirika na ni ABA Herbal Clinic enya enkitahudie say glaucoma cataract ete usu tumirika na yede ebra sene nso wani ni yakwa ni operation ene yade na sa babiem tumirika na ebra na sene so say ABA Herbal Clinic me na wieye bremu me de kwa ye breto ma ba fie osofo atani abrante me bowura ko ye bretom ko penubra ne hama enkohini ni abena ede ba be sa oyade intimaso me kase ho feyie pa nanso oba se wa enua bia ababia haban hama enhini bia wo pe bibia wo nsa be de ebeka bi ho maso ho meto tablet ho meto capsules ho ensu aduro bia nyede eni ho se oba ne wo se me ma wo nsu aduro mia me di nubra ne hama ne enkohini ni abena ne ma wo akɔhye ndido wakono awade ayede anom eba be siesie wa ma so ho ayede ayewdene se nubra na mesi bi aye ne powder ma ye ni sam a wode ko fladu ane ayede edie koko a wode bi agum enko ya wode bi ayede agum aduro ni fantirima famojam ebetirema be yemu ojo pepetirema kumtirenim kro na beni no so abehuru so ma ani na ayede atia ekwa enyeden emmabiem shano so septoma ahinkro eho na so ekese na ewo ye wo benade jom apia ko bi coaster na kire ope ene ewo saa so na obakuma senso a me wo kwada so edwinase kwada so edwina market na chi ho a ena me wo baby biala wo bia mo amwo ahafone ne mpatamu yi samre ya make say doctors ni wo Genesis FM ewo ahafo go so enti wo go so akọ Genesis FM abrosan ni wuramu ye ni abontene ho ye wo akire ho ye wo abrosan ni ekwan na wo fa so furo soro na ho na ABA Herbal ye wo enti wo go so nkwa de afo ni kire Genesis FM premises wa saa so na baby ani efiada bia ahifo ni nyina munhia me wo Adehye FM se hwi baabia ni ehho na metena se efiada eye adwuma na nyame ya adwuma eda fiada we miankasa me ba baabia ni me ba baabia ni achepa ne fiada we de osofo ata miankasa me ba baabia ni na wo kuma se anadoma ahinkura ye adwuma firi juada kopem memenda kwasiada nkwa ne anya adwuma anopa no nsia kopem anwumle no nsia mesi enne bebo no num na mayeden na matena se enne metena se ntempa make se manusi yara me se kwa kwatena se etu na ni mi nsia da wunya hu me da tumirika na ni minya enkitahudie enkranfo no me bompae se bosumi we be kona wi ene asenkran adwuma na se ye wo kasua millennium adade last stop ehwa a entem se ye be se adwuma ase nti ye se adwuma ase a ye be ma maso ate etu wo nkran ya bomodin se be kuma se no abeji adanse ni bia ye de akọ APA heba sene nsoma me yie pa se me se maso ye menye wo presi men se ahweni wa men fedo so ye de enwu ani ne so men no ne ye adusama wo de kọ fradu ani adi enye se nubran wankasa wo kwakono anom eba be fantirima fa mojem eba tirenima be ye mu adwuma epepe tirenima kum tirenim kro na aba ani ne so aba horo so ma ani na ye de ate edabi biala wo pia se ye ani ha nko ade atumrika na bra APA heba APA wo de ne eye glaucoma da bia meka me se glaucoma no akanfo frɛ ni hintafrae yade a ehinta esie nipa da krope na be se wani na yede e ama wako hospital doctor se glaucoma na hawo tumnika na bra ABA heba da bia meka me se doctors na ma yenya nkyeremu se eyentini na da yetinim na sa entini na me yeni adwene nya nkitahodie sa entini ne pressure eba so a ena kofa sa yade glaucoma na yede edeba na ena se entini da trenim wo anya adure be ye trenim adwuma wuntimi nhuro ani ne so na wuntimi nsoso ma ne nko trenim nko yemu adwuma enu ntina kwase bronesi anu ni aduro we na ma ABA heba da bia medical ni ashedi ya mfato de kyerɛw se kan ya se fia na esumbema ya pepem na nyada ya pepa ho kan ya se se fia na esumbem na ade bonso pepa shade no still se fia ni eden ewom ba ade bonso pepa shade ni inside also a bright na ehran eti yade na ewo training ba ABA heba na me mo waduro na fa ko didi na me ye training adwuma na aso ho nyede ento number no eye 0531 78 06 51 0531 78 06 51 and a 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 Vodan a 0502 81 21 61 0502 81 21 61 ABA heba ye numbers no also phrases ye ne to anamon ebra wo de ne ye cataract ete da bia me kase ete ne yo mu ahodo mienu ye wo de pie aninim ne wo de pie anine so wako hospital doctor say eye 10 na pie woninim ewo akire wo ya ho hwanye den enye ye bomode na bla ABA heba se obama so na me hwehwe mu ma me hu se eye 10 na pie woninim a memu wadura ma da ko fredi ane dia eba be yi ete no apie anine so na na ne afri so ma ani na den ate saso na ete no esi wani ne so ene wani batuntum ye hu na mama fita na age wani ne so ayede afa osu tumrika na bra meme wadura ma de afra wo aduane adia ebe na ne ete no ewo abra menye wo operation ebia wanteme nkantam wani ne yakwa na operation ne yade na sayede ababiem yade ne mesi ye ne yade so nye ne yade eye trim yade panimfo se anibo ekotrim enti wani ne bonkum ka enkyene ne faso yede aka na yade ne wotrim se wanya adwebe ye trim adwa bibia no abe na ebe yede ebe ye enti wani ne yakwa na operation wo so tumrika na yede ebra je number no wa bra na afiade kakra to aso yede edi ama no number no eye 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 ebia ba me number no phrase sia na me nkasa e wa bra na afia eto aso ama.
Okay, ABA Herbal Clinic de speciality ankasa de ani na ye hwe eno ne ye speciality a ye hwe etu ani ya we bia etete wo bia no nya de beda ye nko ade inshallah onyankopɔ be fa osofo ataso ama ho atimi ato abesi udada mu ebie mu eno nti fa ho ne wadi no emfie dudu a adu obi se doctor mani na ache we ba ya chepa o fabra ye bie heba me se ye ne kita safoa no usan ye ho bopa enye ya ise kokrometi no eno nti fabra ye bie heba enye no nko a ye speciality de ani na ye hwe na emmo yo bi a diabetes etete wa fabra ABA heba ye be ma wodro me se 1 week ni nyina be fi umoja ni mu akọ sanso na ma asiatica yare no hamo no awia ne bopa enso enche nso ba betoto enso toto ye ma me ne ye nua no moda mo nna bra bi heba na ye ma woduro a ebetimi etu siatika na sedi ama wo wakọ hospital me say omo mo di HIV report e bra di dey bebrebe o eye bubruja na so sedanka twedi amponyankopon say ye ma omo duro no mo kodu fia bo so me pepepe obefraw no doctor me ni age doctor me ko check me load no ne say mo ni nyina firi mi ni padua ni mo ko enu ntimi say doctor ka je so nya HIV na yem hyewa ayo koda na fabra ABA heba ye kita safo ade be bo watu mo na se de ama wo enu nti ba bibiara wo bia no bra kumase kwada so dwena sa market na chi wo na beje wo ya resefi ho e ma na mubu mu nsa unhuni niam so yie no bra ye bia heba ye be boa ama wo huni niam so yie kama me ma na mabo ada bridge wo mpamu no so no bra ye bia heba be ma me adura betimi agina wo na so na wasi udada mu aye bra ne doctor
da bibiala wo bia bo modern na bla se yesunsumo se ye honam wo da se ho aye de ato ebie heba memesi me ka hwe nkyerɛ membo hunu se ebere ewo aduro mu sa na te anya bere ne asa etime mete ahaba e de asaw yade ama ho ato na wo hunu se maye de masaw yade ntimfa se otirim se ye nto yade mfa se otirim se sunsumo yade se ye huhumo se ye honam mimi gina bibiduro so atu ase de ama kwada so dwuna se ɛhɔ na me wo pampa so wo so fula ji run about afaka wo se wo badwuna se uduru dwuna se station wa busa se ope AB akrakra do beba doma hinkro me wo brother jom apia ko bi coast na kire ope ene wo tumni kana bra na twedi aponyankopon ne nsanye ti asenye dai enso oje AB heba wagem so se wo nyame nsaye dai ewo
right Pepsodent Charcoal Pepsodent about toothpaste aposia ene anopay ye shawo se fa bi twusia no na ebeboa wo Pepsodent Charcoal no me ba cho fluoride natural charcoal lemon mint and zinc ewo mu eboa ema asene ye fa eboa ema ninya ahode eboa eyin carbone e de efri wanu mu Pepsodent about toothpaste no eno so green tea any herbal extract ewom into the twusi no na repair na protect gam na wi a ama cooling sensation at the account Pepsodent anopawi anwumre brebi atwiese no Ghana Dental Association say no ena ebeboa Pepsodent every smile matters Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC mebacho ene yen emedi usikasem eho enkomo na oba yebeboa ma usikasem ejina brand baby current account savings account console savings kidi account fixed deposit now yes sana di sikatumwa ye loan ahodo no ye ma obi ye ma transport loan ye ma microfinance loan ye ma salary loan ye ma commercial loan bonanza loan social loan child development loan na face ye ma agricultural loan at the account electronic banking they say you introduce *992# and I say Ghana Pay ube to me at the air transaction Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC head office or container say atonso agogo jachiko vuche da hinima kokobin ejuna say ebua kwa atonso bokura putoja magazine abinchi ho nyina ba ube hu yen 0508 642705 and a 0322098076 Amen Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. For stroke ya de bra, for awon sembra, for ya de atran so ache ebra, ye betuni nyina ase, e de ama afidie no, ya du hyemwa, ya de na nu ADS ye de be yi e de pie, na eyi pie pe, enu ne makoma kwa dionu nan, ya de bi kan a obenya yaresa. Amen Scientific Hospital, ye see ye speciality no, e stroke awon sem, chronic disease and infection fabra, na yenyi emfa emfri ho. Kumase mebacho Kumase Achema Techiman kwada so fuase ekwan so 18 other branches ewo Ghana ewo nyina bora ubenya yaresa enche bogawa bibiani Accra Takra de Tamale atebubu nkoko sunyane ho sahwide biso ene wo ye number sayedi djuma no 0277 001234 and 0241 367349 Kangen Energetic drinking water, the only alkaline water ewe drama so a unya bi na no mu a eboa system ne papa e detoxify system ne yi acid efri ni padua ni mu na alkaline abetenem alkaline re ni padua ni mu a yade awodo titupa ene cancer entumi ntina oni padua ni mu bo liver o kidney ene wakoma eho ban efri nyarewa ho ma red blood cells ene white blood cells enya hoode a ebeko e de ati anyarewa epese ebetra ni padua ni mu meba cha onya eye minerals with say calcium magnesium potassium ne iron a ewo nsuom we nyina no Kangen Energetic drinking water ena emma Ayesa akwanya we nyina na onipadua no enya ahoden mapa Brema UGC Tafuni Road Abaru Junction Lizzy Hotel Santas Roundabout Pakiki Stadium Sumankwani Junction wa Ashtown eho nyina akwa ubenya nso bebre na wato for 0241 449191 0241 449191 and our 0507 379474 0507 379474 Bash digital satellite Emma decoders or they have football matches and now beto a decoder nibia me watch all the coffee to say individual or they quite be installation money recharge and the account your packages are very affordable you more 33% discount or recharger. Oh yeah, our Bash digital satellite as game centers, hotels, guest houses, restaurants, individuals. Mumre, na majimu decoder, na mfanko di juma, ewo fie. Yeah, decoder no, and a program bi a opahe, ewo TV subenya bi from movies to football matches to documentaries to educational programs to Cartoon Network BBR. Ebi ewo so. Fresh 0556 287757 0556 287757 na on the Bash digital satellite Eddie and Komo mienu aka medi area no grow fine about tonic grow fine mojadro onum grow fine udidi kama oda kama onum grow fine me ba cho onsano nan ayetitriti eboa ema mojadi afusani ye ewo mu entini sano onan no onsana ayetitriti no afede obe sori agina ohunu anante kama ado nsa no edi juma kama ninya se go final ebiebie ntini ni mu ema moja no enante ye ewo mu oda untumi nanom grow fine me ba cho sori ano panati se nipadua no wa chese nipadua no ewo mreyo mu a nom grow fine oba ubu nsa o menses no insisi so ma your friend menstrual disorder obi o ane de ne absence of menstruation emma crab so mienu miensa emma obi o ho amoja tu ne bros no obi o ho nso a obu ne nsa na ya ase eye ne ya onum grow fine esiesie o menses no ema ne ya jojojo ed amount grow fine about tonic no me ba cho necessary vitamins eboa ema nipadua ni nya ahoden ebi ewum upebi ato a Missy Eba, Kolinakeba, Smart Eba, Freddy Mens, Apidang, Pure Leaf, Chemical Shop, Herbal Shop, across the country, Ebio, Dodo, and our person for Edikofi, and also for Ekotonwa, Digital Eba Clinic, El Kumasi, Amekum Runabout, Bank of Africa, Ehonomoa, Eho, and a Grow Fine, Ubenya, a drone bebre, not wato, for 0244 596532, 0244 596532, Grow Fine. Makes you grow fine. ABA clinic aba yate omu ensempano intino ye movie straight at the Acos Print and Limited World Cup. Danger Aka said 29 days on. 29. Sebone ye jumano. Sprint and Limited. As 29 days yake. Opese onusia na o facilitate o documents ne bibia na otimiko ekohwe World Cup ni bi United States of America and Canada na package no $9,000 $9,000 and a package no na package no visa ewom flight ticket wom hotel accommodation wom match tickets ewom and a bibi intra-city transport so kwa America ufi Dallas obeko Massachusetts obeko Philadelphia obeko Boston eho nyina no okọ city to city a car obefa de akọ se train na de beko a ni nyina no eka no eda Sprint and Limited eso na terms and conditions no eyetiawa tieniye pa registration fee 500 Ghana cedis so ba no watua uwia no watua $1,000 on se package near $9,000 non-refundable deposit for visa and processing fee. Uya, ubeko visa appointment. No, what you have 50% of the remaining 8,000. Osaka visa na the 50% na so. Osaka ni a refunded 50% no at the amount. Phrases here 0598 742 171 0598 742 171 and 0203 064 820. And also do any betchem where offices. Kumasi your airport runabout Kings College or ye be Otuo-Acheampong Rural Bank and crying. Ye wo 69 Adrengano Road ewo East Legon.
ɛwɔ enkran ɛhɔ nyina oba ye no betena ase ne aye nhyehyeye ne do akɔ 2026 FIFA World Cup ni bi ɛwɔ United States of America and afi Canada ye de aboafo nsɛm de di kan no esi show no ɛto aso ɛde amamo
solo ɛda se bafo yanya ne nkɔ na ja
good morning jiri se nyama do bibia ɛbɔkɔ
yego so
de rade ase enti no
sportsman for no comment ya 12 o'clock
yes
I'm say mo ama
sportsman yeah enti
no
we have to be there we have to be there enti no I say you na say solo say visa say baba isa say Clementino
the obey ni bia
say mo bitina tama I don't know say we atwa wasum but this information you must be in the knowing. In fact, people even suspect say bia atwamo feature kakra 15,000 and getting closer to the family was enough to entice Nuruddin Amedu to Ashanti Gold 04 FC. Tama say Nuruddin there man for say unipa no.
One event sir.
Nuruddin.
Nuruddin.
Oh, former Kingfisher Nuruddin.
Coach Nur.
Yes, Coach Nur.
Okay.
Yeah, information epic can say Ashanti Gold FC.
John Besser omoye Zito technical director.
Zito be Kosoro.
Okay, no that will be
Waboa only say
Nur is one of the best coaches in Ghana. No doubt. I know where last year coach here.
On the crack career as here.
Oh, okay. And on Besser on the Ashanti Gold.
And yes, Ashanti Gold for no.
Oh, that's fine.
That's
a good one.
Only Nakasa.
Okay.
Now, Tama, Eddie Ajajo about Tamale.
Ajajo is saying.
Yeah, call Honomo. Tamale for career for
so there's just an offer.
Almost say Saturday crown on initial on catch and say on fa ne list of players will be here for next season. That's what I'm about to hear. I say
Jawa resign and an contract
or sign just a contract for the season.
So that's it. They should
and the how mono. And how
a very good coach by our standards.
Ashanti Gold for
the static in Faisal.
Yeah. Ashanti Gold for the
squad on the Faisal about Premier Division.
Until Obokin Faisal and some of Bokotoko Bokotoko.
Oyekin Faisal player.
But so Bokotokoda.
Abokotokoda.
But Obokin Faisal before.
And son of Bokotokoda. Qualify Kim Faisal the bar.
It is how Kim Faisal legend and now Kotoko legend.
Oh, Kotoko de Wambokes. He's a Kim Faisal guy.
The Kim Faisal legend. In the time, that's the information I'm picking up. He say Nuruddin is on his way to Wasi.
And upon my good move, I'll be excited.
And almost say Ombese Zito ehwe unso Zito ni munkra eni ade
okay
I'm told to say almost answer another team omo de be academy no
okay
all age categories ni nyina no na Zito na oni
good for them
oni Nuruddin so betima ejuma kama
good for them
na say no nti
Nuru on ha adwene
mimi nim no honestly
oh mimi nim no pa
mimi na shia da nya say mimi ba mimi nim
that he's a good guy very nice guy
that's the latest information yes so you crema e dey ba nti no nti eno so no
ba for enko na gentleman be ba
sports fund board and administration to visit Menchia this afternoon tama omaba omo Kumasi eno information say omo ni central for pushia e
oh sir
okay na omo beko Menchia ne akochia krura na omo akoda omo hodi a kire ne say dwumadi a omo panyi di aba say na da bia ye pesika de afande sports a na say sports ministry no omo budget na see ekomu no ya na ha adwen enti saa fund sports fund committee we na ba omo de omo be nya ne say omo be generate revenue a ye de be fund sports na de promote sports wo Ghana ha na no mo come share dem ho ko chop so no mo sere ne say omo on share omo no so omo no ntimi enpe sika emfa mo Ghana sports enti no omo nso kakra enso ediaba no. Ghana has a great potential when it comes to the World Cup. Osahini Afenyo Markins minority leader.
Okay.
Tama. Osi se ba World Cup dia ya kire. Na kanya asamoja penalty ni kura obose no a. Ka Ghana nka samri nka ebia nka semi finals ni finals mo kura nka ka ho asem. enti sɛ yɛboa yɛ ho ne yɛkɔ yie nko ade a wake up no yɛbɛtumi akɔ na yɛn nso yɛakɔakɔyɛ biribi wɔ hɔ nom na kyɛ sɛ ɛnɔma nyina so free Ghana to bring the World Cups to the homes of Ghanaians free of charge. Honorable Kofi Adams. Nti tama, you see there, obi a mo mpɛ ball pa no World Cup no. Okay. Is coming to their homes.
All right.
Nti
thank you.
No din dey mekan no. Nti the adjoining story ne say Karim Zito is the new technical director.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Ngojibo akwaba yankwa.
Athletics there cause one thing was
Ayede.
Enyewo.
Ayede say.
Tama omo wi enum ase.
One Aden, what is it?
Organizers no ne omo bibia. Tama TV coverage nye. South Africa ni enu asem okofa ba ni.
What is it? On fire ya mo na onye ni.
Tama did you see that?
Na nyom no Bugana for onye. When we ask for food, they fight with us. We are not allowed to take more than one chicken. Che. Or be chicken say.
Or say you know
South Africa's Aiden Smith on athlete treatment at their hostel at the ongoing African Athletics Championship.
I'm say wife ni ho. Wife ani nya adwuma. Ewo no botima ho no. Se ukodidi a kai se nka waduane bia no fish baako chicken baako. Ka sa na menu ni sitie ba wokọ a na obisa so pe fish na pe chicken.
Sa na ye no.
Yeah ha.
Jubo enko. Sa na no nti ongo nkuro. Onti ongo nkuro.
Yoto my initiative one pay na yensha sim free spin say enra na Ura Florentino Perez president the Real Madrid enra oyensen chofu nhyiamu na nhyiamu no na wakeka nsem bebre say da bia meka say sometimes wasem kura be come to di bia we wo e society mu no I know Emma opportunity ma wokan nsem bia obi a woni say di bia no ontimi nka san nsem ne bi and now when some of Florentino Perez can answer which Tavigo president won't mean Kabi. Oh yeah, Alaves president I won't mean Kabi. Oh yeah, Sevilla president I won't mean Kabi. Oh yeah, Sasuna president I won't mean Kabi. Because the moment Abekas asem, the system will come against you and how Ube then was survival. But the Florentino Perez Timinya Kukudro and no Kojina Hokikan answer because oh yeah, president of Real Madrid. The biggest football club in the world, the most successful football club in Europe. Ebane presidency a ofasa asi so obia oye club president bia obia ni what say Florentino Perez. Say amemmo mu ne de ko Donald Trump. O ka de ope. Nti ya na edin so be question no. Wakeka na nsem na ama mpo. Wasa kofa sa scandal na ekosi wo La Liga no musa de ababiem. Ama na no pay habiete ba so aba say Florentino Perez twantro after Barcelona J omo 29th La Liga title. They say the gap between Barcelona and Real Madrid is 7. Madrid was 36, Barcelona was 29. I started to fear within Real Madrid team name say 7 Akadia. Looking at the rate at Barcelona in the last 18 years, Oma dominated the Spanish La Liga. No, see, another 18 years, it's possible somebody sign home. Adeba Akuso Real Madrid as a football club MP, and they say in Spain, Yebeka a club will be, especially in La Liga, are successful than Real Madrid. If Florentino Perez can say, no person what you say, and you may be Akuso. It's not like Onye dominant when it comes to the La Liga. But to be in the Acoso La Liga, a certain club and a certain association they decided to rob Real Madrid from winning the Spanish La Liga. Into no, Obeka says, Sanyo man a cost and prevent Real Madrid. You do baby no attack journalists. So Munina can be. I've also a fine wood Nipana day and some free Real Madrid camp Ebano. Namzo Osi assembly ni nkaso. Ade bia si Real Madrid na ade na asi no. if we are so yes successful a do time bi am so to so timi ka say baby am do there ese mesi fom Florentino Perez there menya sure say even the great Santiago Bernabeu e betia compare to Florentino Perez. He is the most successful president in the history of club defense at Real Madrid. Since the re-election from 2009, he has done a lot for Real Madrid. Over the time I was spending with Real Madrid in Yinana trophy be a he has won 57 trophies for Real Madrid. And yet easy. So better be Real Madrid president no etimi achieve we be. Na the akofa problem in Yinaba say Real Madrid is a political party on this one. No. The institution is so big. The Biana Meka said that politics within Real Madrid is different from the Andi when it comes to Kotoko. To become Real Madrid president, here, Zoto, Okesi Yono, Ebi Eko Spina, Yebeka the king, the prime minister. The next person is the president of Real Madrid. Ebisube debate say when you become the president of Barcelona, yes, Catalonia, our leader. But we are president of Barcelona Football Club. You are even bigger than the leader of Catalonia. And on Amas Hadiana that rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Ubia Beso change supremacy. Why the washroom? And a Bewa hotel that cannot come because of how these two clubs and I said these two cities you're setting up. Now the Ama Florentino Perez and you bring in and say. So 20 since Florentino Perez a buy BM from 2009. Virtual elections from Makonina as wako on post. Obi antimi contest no. Real Madrid presidency Mzoto enough for more to become even to contest for Real Madrid presidency Senate. Okay, so let's take last season Mzoto. The budget of Real Madrid as a football club season in was 1 billion euros. Opesa we ye obe stand for Real Madrid presidency na. Sa Real Madrid budget no Mzoto. Ese wunya a bank guarantee a betia guarantee 15% of the budget. It's even Sunday. Obi peso cost stand the Real Madrid president and opeso ko jina bia. Na ye jina 1 billion am to the 15% is around 187 million euros. Before Mizoto ya mo akwenya. Eno kwa na unya bank guarantee chese sa 15% ne da hono. Ese why Real Madrid social for 20 years. And the Real Madrid social near closer to 100,000. And some one opportunity to stand. And on any paper be fu say Florentino Perez, as I said, the person Real Madrid club in the boss. And your man about Montini Ninano, and your people closer to the club. And you'll be netty baby, our yes, I didn't know. Now the Amazon same way in answer, Joe for some. Abayas Mobia can say. Real Madrid football club are normally Zoto Obetiako 2 continuous seasons without winning a single trophy. It's a much in the right moment and moment in the say. The fans are not happy. La Liga the last 2 years, Barcelona and AJ. Champions League, which Real Madrid Akanya Reno umbe perform well no, and the Real Madrid so Champions League nyome ye den dia momo. Eti oma omufu se Florentino Perez a hijack club no. Omo so omo time ni. Adan me kan wa say menyim tum say the first time Real Madrid players akon any the hu ye between Tchouaméni and Valverde akoso bebre but a mabontin but time e there because ebinu fu say Florentino Perez a hijack club no they want to find a way to paint Florentino Perez and Real Madrid club no give the club a bad image give Florentino Perez a bad image say he's not even leading the club well. Etiana wutie na waso waka so mama elections emra so na ni kine ya na de openu ntimi me contest no nti Florentino Perez to upon success nyina ono so turning into ora kwesi na ntachini ketu kreku
so the club
oze
so the club
o say de akọ ayi ye de akọ association you go full say to eyo mo pese ade bi be dru omso be ba be omba be lead Real Madrid club no mo na share chiesa. Yes, when you understand the politics of Real Madrid sanyoma we enyon. But the issue is in the last 2 seasons about the sporting decisions of Florentino Perez, so there are question marks. How Real Madrid has spent on musica, areas of spend on musica. Share a big club like Real Madrid. Elusu Tony Cruz. When Real Madrid go find a buy. The figure Tony Cruz within the Real Madrid team is a Tunyasam Ketwa. Last season, Omulusu Luka Modric. Omaya extending the contract, time and the contract by a year. In the Real Madrid dressing room, Omuni will be over the leadership qualities of Luka Modric. It would not see Dina was a Real Madrid club now. Ubo says, I play CBO free team. See a co park and so, and I say outside the pitch and to see Omoko Park and so no muntimi moi. These influential players are not to be control dressing room. Problem see Omutimi solve. Ewa bra coach Krambem enko do no Florentino Perez one. They don't have those players anymore. Ni akofa di no isen. E dey no dey back team no. Sometimes one say otina say on the politics of Real Madrid as a football club and the Spanish football to we are there. Barcelona na Echa Kubasi. Real Madrid at any point bia no dey I have Real Madrid ne Barcelona. A drew period bia. They don't want Barcelona to dominate the Spanish national team. Almost person will make a case. It is the next young talent when it comes to Spanish football. No, Barca was the noising. It's here Real Madrid so young Fanemra. But over the two clubs, Barcelona had confidence in the La Masia product. I could even spend a no secondary school. An opportunity to start our first team. And they were one of the best center backs in the game. Real Madrid had to move to England. To spend around 50 million to bring the Hoysen. Now, I did because of football. On say first, no. Now, and you're only about and your league, but your clubs. It would have big players, no. They were moving to Italy, Italy, Obeti AC Milan, Juventus, Inter Milan. Barcelona and Real Madrid there, they are players in the university. Big players, episode Kobo, but a name, Bema Boada. And yet Real Madrid ne Barcelona nko to say Premier League sika Premier League nim league na be attractive not to say Real Madrid ain't team for player in free Premier League mo by the league na ye Premier League no the amount of money they are spending in the Premier League yes they are player ba kum yonu miasa but Bema Boada yeti hey for Manchester City we are sure say Real Madrid will find it easy to just take Erling Haaland from Manchester City. Ebeyedin for Abia Arsenal even Saliba cry yekas and the contract and some issues wrong and yet that easy players are not pushing to move away from our clubs in the Premier League and no can we beat in a Florentino Perez who say Sika Premier League ni making then they should find a way to form the Super League time our years for league campaign now on consider Premier League clubs. Now on consider Italy, Spain, okay, on Barcelona, okay, Italy, onya Inter, onya AC Milan, onya Juventus, Abia France, onya PSG, Germany, onya Bayern Munich, onya Borussia Dortmund. These are traditional European clubs. It is yes you decided to see a competition. You bet me generate a lot. Yenya says we can compete with the Premier League. Not any clubs, no. We can compete with the Premier League. And the Premier League is generating. No. La Liga and me generate. Syria and me generate. German Bundesliga and me generate. It's never be a Florentino Perez. He is fighting a lot of system. Aside the Ecos or Real Madrid club name. Or fighting how financially the Premier League are strong. I will feel say at a point, everybody have clubs beat the Real Madrid. It will not be a baby say no. A period I had demano. Enra clearly say Oshe in the press conference Nibia. You could clearly see a frustrated Florentino Perez. Me who say Florentino Perez I say that. Yes, Obekan arguing, Chiren arguing. But a timer the now we say why frustrated. And I'm not sure say Obibe contesting is saying will be very difficult. Because getting even a bank to guarantee 180 million euros, which is 15% of 1 billion euros. We say you're social for 20 years. Before and some contested for Florentino Perez is difficult, but clearly, what can I say now? We share and you may also European football this year, and there are clubs. They are also competing to reach the level of Real Madrid. They might not win trophies, but maybe and they are no more too. They are better than the PSG. Real Madrid had Mbappe as a free agent, but we are sure saying the Real Madrid waiting for Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia. They said the Emre be a chum. I'm going for Luis Figo free Barcelona, and I'm for Garibe free Tottenham. I'm for Hazard free Chelsea. I'm for Jude Bellingham and free Dortmund. I'm for Zidane and free Juventus. And they are yet doing their mom. When you pick the culture of the club, the tradition of the club, how big a club you know, and your man name Real Madrid the Yekesiano or sense danger.
Okay.
Who say your man name so one year a bedroom rebino. After football, yes, the trophies are there. But how competitive one you know, there will be question marks. And no, I'm a Florentino Perez too. And your mom higher than the amount, but as I asked Mekano, Encha or say be taking another big decision in bringing Jose Mourinho. So to me, no me any name say Mourinho. You need a pick Mourinho biem. Ana Mourinho so to oba na ne huhu eto amanfo so ne hobiem. Te say oba Real Madrid no. So to a time Mourinho J Champions League with Inter Milan no. That was peak Mourinho. Not even when he came to Chelsea. And oba Real Madrid. Obaji La Liga. Or try to compete with Barcelona for so many years. Now Real Madrid team Champions League semi-final or Domuduo. But then Mourinho now Obano. Semi-final or semi-final Barcelona and Sheno. And then Mourinho now Obano. So to who to say Sam Mourinho no Mokofano after winning the Champions League 2010. It is a decision now we're taking to bring in Jose Mourinho no. Say I'm far. That will be the end of Florentino Perez as president of Real Madrid.
Okay.
I said, and the Mourinho bent is a first no.
Doesn't matter. Otuo-Acheampong. Zach,
and I hear
it's an interesting situation at Real Madrid. Only say if you follow Florentino Perez in a president right now, for the first time, this is a man under pressure. Pressure because the media are now up against him. They think now they are scrutinizing.
FIFA creates Spain.
Now the boys are they support. You see, the books are fine. If you check the
it's the most valuable club.
But
there's no
they don't understand why it looks like Barcelona in just coming out of their crisis in Paul Munye.
I am more successful.
Yes.
And so why genuinely they think that
No.
Just check their
club now so.
Sadly that they want to sign Obiabeka. Check their profit after tax stadium one.
No, there's
for 24 million.
For that one day, in terms of music revenue, they are the best. Nobody can compete them one side or now. But today, baby, a pressure as I say urban or so near on the field. The Madrid supporters thing say
on the Tobinga.
Yes, Champions League on Yaje 15. Winning from 2013 to 2024, Champions League 6. In all, what is 7 Champions League? But baby, omu rival in Wapano, Spain in La Liga. Wouldn't say he has been the president for almost 23 or more years now. Combine both second and first and second time. Combine 1 or 23 years. Why you only 7 La Liga titles? As similar as he has won it.
Focus for Champions.
Wrong. It's so we are president of Real Madrid for that number of period. No. Now what you only a friend is saying 7 La Liga. Now minus from the total figure now on my friends saying Robert Rajano.
About 14 and 15.
Then you know say now offer Barcelona. Then you see the number of La Liga titles that Barcelona have won within that period to now reach where they are. So there's pressure on Perez. The press are now on him, scrutinizing him like.
And I told my God, this is Mama Muska. You was Mama Muska.
Was it Qatar? Qatar for pay 2022 World Cup. Qatar na and South Africa. We are called Cup of Nations 2010 Angola. Yeah, one of my friends in Jovo. No, Mushia. Oh, I'm saying Qatar. Says a blatter time. No, when they move Qatar.
Qatar is all.
I don't share. My friend who tell my mind. Kama, be save yourself. Be a kama. So to have a year, mobile plan how they want to host the World Cup. Level of the World Cup. Okona ko for the envelope ma wa utrudin.
Oh, say for coming.
For coming say.
Amunga.
Yeah, hotel the car be fire ba hotel when I
so you have public space. Amuka say be do it. So ma convince you say. That was it.
No be $500. No be ma obia. So person Oyerepa Madrid president, you need the media to start
this can be chairman.
Now what is so much yes.
So the man is under pressure. Unse ndo far the Negrera case in the by say now he's using it as a reason why he's not won more La Liga trophies. Also no or calculate on 14 La Liga. But for referees no see na and I'm watching 7. But all the points now lose ni na the referees na ni na e combine on one league table on 14 La Liga. The man is under pressure. When someone starts speaking like this, someone who's under pressure. So and for the first time he's feeling the heat, and I think say baby our media we will see how the be to unfold decision have to improve. One, minimum what Mourinho will bring to the Madrid team. Whether he will come and change the atmosphere. Then the environment will become. Say for no just unchange here. He will be in trouble. And again, now they are questioning his style. Mano, Champions League 7 no. They think say it's outmoded. All the media and elbow. So they think what kind of system are you operating in this era where you have power over the coach in terms of on player decisions on the field of play? I'm a players are not making coaches successful at the club because they think after all the baby this man will support us. Now the media are now tackling and questioning the style of leadership, and they think in this 2026 that style should not be tolerated. And yeah, they are boy in the club here. You will see going for what will happen how the team will go. And Abante be a friend Bentu. Goalkeeper the ma Anasa. Season and they say mo pe baby no man of fa. Akwano. O nya jibu. Unko Anasa a prepare and it's a din the river to preparation of my year to celebrate winning their league title. Na first half ya almost 1-0. O ma boy and referee 8 minutes to some so heavy. 8 minutes ya bomb 7 minutes 50 something seconds. And the ball go through it. Referee can say akwa to ball we no more na ben.
Na bento.
Up ye to ball a bento o kwa. I play be engineer home so too. Na bento no abe crashing the player. Abo wala ko to net ma so ongo. Say me nim say on person na do be trophy me ju am ntiase bento.
Na don do be on va.
Me nim say dia bento ye ndam so too.
Na do no wa fa na.
Me to the bento ye ndra no. Groma say be ka ko akwaji bibi because ujinu wa ntiase.
O ma ho odin na ye wa.
But the good news is that and BNC here. Celebration na etu ashada.
Bento na besa da next match.
Celebration na etu ashada. Boy. O na say na say empty net nyam boto chene. I'm to
na do are no dey say chance dey monka.
Oh. Here do Ronaldo.
Na team no be a bonny deal. Nya say Ronaldo ntino no ho.
There be
On not in the Yakatamu so monam. The soon at them, the soon at Domanam. Namiadoma 16th year, I'm 16th year Saturday. I Albert Jomo first trophy. I'm going the Europa League of outside Europa League on final Saturday. And after that, now I'm going to be season and BNC celebration. Yeah, I'm beginning. I'm beginning to. All right. I do at the birthday already. Is it too?
So bad.
Two stories. Sky Sports in your report this year. Breaking news: Manchester United permanent discussion, intensive one with Michael Carrick. Intensive one with Carrick as the head coach for Manchester United. That is one of the big stories ever. Now, once so the data become common on our analyze the Carrick. It gives him a lot of advantages. Because since his appointment in January 13, he has won more points than any other team in the Premier League. Yes. 15 matches, 33 points. Manchester City about 14. Also more match back over. Almost 31. Arsenal 30 points in 15 matches.
And almost was it?
33. See, that is the worker, Michael Carrick Ababe of Manchester United. And that is impressive. We're winning 10 matches. We through about draw 3 and we'll lose 2 with a goal difference of 11, and that is Michael Carrick. Now, Maka said, I'm out for be a skeptical kakra when it comes to Michael Carrick. Ye dear Jumane Mano. Say, to enka enye baby a Carrick free bar. This conversation shouldn't happen. Maka say what happens. And number one, if this job was given to Eric Ten Hag, and Ten Hag after winning the Dutch league with Ajax, by United on interim basis till the end of the season, more United, and not this kind of points are no discussion based on the achieve thing. Nagelsmann, yeah, discussion. Amorim from Sporting to United, and O'Brien with here, there will be no discussion. But Carrick issue now to say, Middlesbrough to 21 for man qualified from the Championship. Why assistant coaches are we need a lot of achievement under his belt. So the fear said that the German man on permanent basis the pressure will be too much for him to deliver no and no idea about that elemental ama yemfa German Carrick no United supporters no criteria no more easy questions. Okay. But so this is what I think. Recently Enzo Maresca won the championship with Leicester. Chelsea taking that bold step of giving him the Chelsea job. With the right structure, right investment. Maresca 8 million more than the Chelsea. To Ecuador World Club Championship, the Conference League. It is a ocean communuma. Nanka o check Chelsea coaches on my fat in recent times from Jose Filippo Scolari, Carlo Ancelotti, Antonio Conte, Thomas Tuchel. Now there was nowhere Enzo Maresca a ben ho. And to omunya ejide o Maresca mo no. Wan be faili otimi ye bibi. Now say shede Bayern Munich Investment Company ai. Southampton Company. The major achievement was qualifying Burnley to the Premier League. After that, all the team no relegation. Bayern Munich had a structure. And the German Investment Company. And Bayern Munich is one of the teams that is a delight to watch. So check it Arteta story and to your can once here. Arteta not managing any club as the front liner. Though he was at Manchester City. But now we're working under Pep Guardiola. Arsenal Fushiano. No too. So check it Arteta and the achievements as a main coach. I know he be crowd. But I bet for Arsenal and Arsenal. Quarter-final Champions League.
Second, they will be there to us for
quarter-final Champions League. We're moving at the mobile semi and they saw the Omako final. That has been the Arteta story. Yeah. And with this second back to back, now he's on the verge of winning the league. So clearly, with patience and confidence, now say coaches Nibia make him move and not deem your moho, but move now kwa koswa.
That's almost about 20 years, Nibio. Some between 6-7 years.
No, some so now the question is,
13.
you even have to look at the
got
market.
14 years.
You even have to look at the
Plus
market.
6.
Into your share company, I mean, Bonnie, the Maresca, Achecha. Sa coaches winning, I will check your one. You should have the confidence.
But the argument is that it's a big club and they need a big coach.
Bayern Munich is a big club. Vincent Company was never a big coach.
The competition in Germany, it's not like the Premier League.
That's a character and one more positive signals.
Okay.
That the signal should be at least about 60% say you can trust him. United need a big coach, no problem about that. But United try with Eric Ten Hag. United try with Ruben Amorim.
Big coaches.
Exactly. But I'll try with them.
They are not.
So if these were people who are now coming in with no achievement, massive achievement based on history, based on pedigree.
Okay, so big fun should be Braco. Morino went there,
I think based on their character for now, it's giving him an opportunity at Manchester United, trusting him and giving him the chance should not be a bad one. I'm happy they've started the talk. Muto, Ika Casillas na kwa Casadi afa Jose Mourinho. Na Casillas in his mind. Okay, say if no fa see for no nso nkomu kum Yesu. Ama na ba be gidi nse kura nkomu jana man nam ne baby. Ika Casillas in his mind again say oh push Jose to the wall. But indirectly, as no kind, he's even giving us more reasons that Jose is the man for the job. Casillas say or no dear Unyaya enka Madrid ejuma no yemfa ma coach fufuru bi. Ojiri se coach fufuru bi ti ma ba be ye ejuma no. But onu di onjindi se Jose and the man for the Madrid job. Now so be can say you first of all need to analyze the messenger and also the message. Yes, ni nyina hu hia pa. Nipa no okasa no any asem na oka. Now one of the bold decisions our coaches are taking in recent times Jose Mourinho's decision to bench Iker Casillas for Diego Lopez. And that's exactly what Real Madrid need now. Iker Casillas was a complete legend. So checking Madrid since 1998 Casillas be in 2000 not that goal post Mama Madrid I'm a Champions League. In 2002 not the Mama Madrid Champions League. He's the Madrid boy. He was even the captain of Madrid. It's a untouchables during that era. Nipa Bako Abebondi was Iker Casillas. Don't forget, even in the Spanish national team, me and take a decision without Casillas. But when Jose Mourinho realized that there be the position, and in the Subaino, it's not helping the club, no matter the status of Iker Casillas or the Cotana bench, Emma Diego Lopez. That is what Madrid need now.
Oh, okay.
Madrid need a coach. So we a player, no matter how big you are, if you are not delivering for the success of the team, what the problems between Casillas and Jose? First season, Casillas began say onshia coach be say Jose Pen. The first season. Then in the second season, Casillas was dating Sarah Cameron, no a journalist. Then every day this lady and his team were coming up with top Madrid exclusives. And according to investigation, they felt that Ordinance FIFA Casillas 3-1. Now cat dressing room in some man. Baby girls in the line now. So baby girl to know a come up. So Mourinho was not impressed with that. And he wanted to get rid of the mole in the dressing room. Into the Ebani said, Jose was a Debbie. Abranti and Casa Cherewa Baba or Nan Semne Wahana are sensitive, especially lineups. Not Jose Suompe. And Iker Casillas again felt that the aggressive way Jose battle with Barcelona and Ompe. And Jose said, Debbie, these guys are ahead of us. If we don't provoke them, get them frustrated, near Cassie Baba any the clean way, we cannot catch up with them. But also, Tirasa Debbie and a new mobile, Yenja Omo, not Debbie, Jose said Debbie. So I say you are much interested in your relationship with the Barcelona guys than we fighting toe to toe with them so that we can close the gap. That's why my relationship, no, I get the best out of you. And in Ukraine, I say, anybody that is not ready to put the team ahead, or form drop it. No matter how big you are, or form drop it, you go to the Otuo, and people think it's only Jose Mourinho and Sardian. There are certain coach Pep Guardiola baby or Manchester City to be and can want some.
Again.
They are to the koi. Vincent Company needed to adapt to stay.
And there's
to
hard
koi.
resource.
Yes. Eventually. Eventually. And Nyoma Jose Mourinho yen. And they lay foundation. Emma Madrid success. Ancelotti BDB. Zidane BDB. And they lay. So what I say. In Otuo-Acheampong say, Madrid needs somebody that can touch Mbappe. Madrid needs somebody that can touch Vini. And the other year, Casillas be Casai no crack and call for say Casillas crana near GDC or bien to me bonnet champion. Just a bonne champion. How much more Mbappe? How much more Vinicius Junior? So the special one is coming. And next season, you know, come Madrid.
Munti.
Then you know, come Madrid.
Aguano. Why come back? We are me who nan say you. Oh, the coaches say I'm here. You part two.
Chelsea don't call them the
So be mine. Bobo. Trophies. What's the place now? Bobo.
You go problem.
Omunko kontoka.
Na
better no matimi akambo makwa trophy. Na who feel ono? Casillas no mde kwado Ojela Desma.
Yeah.
No, competition bring the best out of people. Casillas was being lazy. Jose didn't turn a bench. No, onya second chance. Na fini ne ni abre. Enti enu be na se duru baby a.
Ogo pekipa.
Jose de be
ogo pekipa ko pamo Casillas as the golo.
Emfa ho. Enya be mo ani abre.
Enya pamo ne be pamo fitim.
Yeah go. Okay, dog na boko there. Yenye esen ho adwuma. Na fe yenya ntem na. Akwa abapa.
Yeah. All right. Mamefa o platform kesi so enfanchia Ghana fo nyina obi bia otie programming ona ehwe no TV no so ene social media handles no so nyina ne aye kan say we eye Gentleman Dental Clinic na ye no edi nkomo no sene da nyina because you see a code mandate ne say Ghana ni bia wo man mu no say ye fa ese no mako a ye be ye ese no ho adwuma afi so ya enhance ye oral education no said ye be ya ye beti said ye ese no esi efa a function enti say afeina odi radio na to ha bomodiana efa numbers amedi ebetu dwa no fa numbers no wa wo hwe no TV no so no numbers na e display on screen so no betuma fa numbers no na ubetumi a self test we e wo fie se bia wo twa me utie me check se wonum wo fili se eho e dryer so you obi a wonum wo fili se eho ye dryer xerostomia in fact idea ebetumi enya nsunsuaso kese pa ewo osene so sanse entasuo saliva a ewo yanum no apart from say a servo as lubricant say emma eseno ne ketrema no entwitwa omho no esan emma say udidi na owisa aduane no eno eboa na emma aduane no tumi yemre na ekọ yemu a digestion so atumi ateki effect kama nanso empem bebre no ubehu se obi honoma na nanum aye dry na nanum ye dry a ofu se ebia normal ebia entasuo na aye dry ti bi okokope nsuo na wanom but saliva ekuta alkaline compound a friend bicarbonate na ne eye ne se eboa ema e balance u pH level no wo wonum no because bacteria eba wonum eye streptococcus muai omudidi wi a nsuo no mbeja wonum no eye ntasuo no ana saliva no na etumi ema neutralize no apart from that no acid bia ebaba wonum ana se bia wakwakonom carbonated drink bi sa carbonated drink no on say soda na ewom no eno so start say attack compound na wo sinimu te say phosphate any calcium inti ebasa no a ubehu say na saliva no eno so fight ana say make sure say ebe balance eno ene fe no remineralization no the first line of defense so because your body no defense system immune system the first line of immune system saliva eka ho because of that nti enipa bebre omanya tooth cavities ye kaka eninti ena ye pese ye kaka ho asem ema enipa etiase hu kwan ye befa so a ye de yesene ebefa so from number we was 055 913 9582 055 913 9582 and 0549 906 588 0549 906 588. Me sorry ya friend me. Oh question be not person bisamia. Eti ye ka cavities a che say eye o hard surface eye o enamel no eye esenefita na no obi kasa ohu no. Ensese bibia eto no. But empem bebre no ubo say ubo tiny holes bi entokron ketua bi aba bededa esenemo. Na eye emmoa ene de sa enyoman eba. It will say uhwe screen so a the first line because there were stages of cavity and there were types of cavities. Now types no your facial cavity wo eno a tie attack wo occlusa ye can occlusa udodom say baby ho na mama wo chewing surface no ubo say sometimes all the brush create still a sustain no encoder eno to me protisi eye osinimu ena ye wo root cavities so ho na enam say esen ye chemu 3 ya 2/3 ena a cut down a free ogam line a cut deep no a top no pe ena enamel fita na e wo so nti wa hwe screen so no o say the white crown na e wo so no ena ye enamel no but the root no eno no cut down na e ho no de e protect e dentin no e cementum na cementum no enye den te say enamel no because e basa no a ena cementum no so eno na e serve as shock absorber e te say car enenam abobom na edge pressure nti the more na wo wisa ade no de edge pressure no e cementum no it is a aduane kofa osenase ebia no we onya gingivitis na ama o gums na se no ebiebie se aduane no bi kohye ho a etimi start se e pro na e attack ese no eno na ye root cavity no na smooth surface no so e se ebia wo se no animu no eno so ebia bibi etimi onu kra ye carbonate so to me strip off but bacteria no bedidi wi a ensuo na ojagu so no e acid sa acid no eno na start say ebobo esene ntokro na de entia enifa bebre obi hwe me wo hu say sa problem bi e wo nesemu but wa relax because enye ne ya because e wo enamel stage enamel no any the hardest human body part ni padua kwa ni nyina no de e den e enamel no but obetena ho a wo safei ntokro no bobo na afia kokodru dentin no the next layer na e wo enamel na chi no e ba safei sabre no start say u feel say unya teeth sensitivity o se no start say efenfemo se wo hu sa sign ni bi e wo num ti occlusa no e na da so we e feeling na ya yo mo ti we before and after it was so share occlusa ho na that nipa bebre was a problem wo anything na ye ka say over judgment dental clinical you betumi aye scaling and polishing and your friend professional cleaning no sa procedure we want to me cry every year as I say to me 2 times na ye this sophisticated machines ni instruments eyi sa plugs na ehye ehoni nyina because eba sa no a bacteria no ebe bi didimu na atiesim but o say oba ya ye filling no e de afele we e composite filling e restorative material ye dey restore esene back said be ya esene function no e bet because obi ho no makaka ne ye na aduane die kura aye problem e de ama no afa wo say inse so be kwa ko hu dentist no na auto painkillers na o ye niam bebre ye kan say painkiller enye esia duro se wotena ho mane koduru pop ni ma eno ne ma wonya very excruciating pain na ese no na eye wo ya na etutu especially say oda anajo a because enipa bia say oda o relax ya ema enhance blood flow mo just start say e flow na e ko utrim na on say uti no so eho na wo se no so ewo ni ntino e ba sa wo say pressure na e ko wo nerves ni mu no na ama ema wonya very excruciating pain because pressure no got it say ye bie pipe na enam water hose mu sa nsuo ni nam water hose mu sa pressure na edema water hose no sa na moja na e ko usinimu no and also put pressure on that and because pop ne consists of nerves tissue and blood say nerves na start say as a result of inflammation na ma esena start na etutu wo problem say we tambo say nsuo fin no because inflammation no e immune cell any body fluid that responding to infection it money the nerves no tissue no almost say sana afi wo say na inflammation na start bam nsuo no nya ba bia amfa afi na obu ana na fonfa nyina start say ho no omo friend jemrekutu any ade Minia a pulpitis and a wanyano. Bragentiment Dental Clinic. And yes,
sir, bro, for the no age rekutu.
Yes, sir. Pop, one say pop no say infection about pop now. Say let's say a advanced form of toothache. Just say ye a twin jim. And it a basana be bien wa ubetumi de osena aye. Na eseno na etutu na esena eye ya. Bragentiment Dental Clinic. Your number is 055 913 9582 055 913 9582 and 0549 906 588 906 588. Ebi a wo hwe me fi Accra your branches too. Ye Nungwa main lorry station ho ye ne Nungwa secondary school no na adjacent. Ana Domi Kwabenya atomic down roundabout your branch no bi e wo ho. Oko Techiman ubehu your market magazine road no so ye ne AY Ahmed na ye direct opposite. Koforidua ye ne central police station no na ebon pe. Takrade your Banchase Tadisco down. Na oko Aflao ye ne Eco Bank the the same building main road now they call Bodana no. Na oba Temalia to Shigu ye ne central post office no na ebon pe. Kumase Bantama Abrepo Junction total filling station no. And I say high school junction traffic light na say from say here na yentwetwe nkomo nemo kai say ubetime tuano enkakra ido maso pa.
All right, chief, that's it, gentlemen. Bavo, you go.
Ya monitor yen sorry ko titama we de yenche wo ho say medical can say coach Karim Zito after qualifying Ashanti Gold FC is being pushed as the technical director for Nuruddin Amadou to take over. Na time information pekene say Ashanti Gold for no mano bosumi 15,000 Ghana cedis. Na ebe man opportunity amana ben na busia no. Na ukọ Tamale no pay ya e de heart home so msi Saturday na no mni share na mka chense nka onfa ne list mra for next season players or person obenya na asamna bom pusa kakra nti eno ye latest eba enso so e wo ho no. Board and administrators of Ghana Sports Fund to visit Otumfuo at Menshia 12 noon ene ewie ya to introduce themselves to him and seek his blessings and support to raise funds for promotion of sports in Ghana. Tama sports fund for na Bakumasi na omukushia opimso no wasere ne se onhira wo mo na omoa wo mo no muntimi mpesika emfamoa se ne be ya Ghana sports so eno so betime tumpon na akonkan. Ghana has a great potential when it comes to the World Cup. When Ghana team is well composed and motivated, they do well. So they need to be properly motivated. I am looking forward to hear from the sports minister, minority leader, Osahini Afenyo Markins.
Well, I think they need to be properly motivated. The incentives that are supposed to be in place must be in place. I'm looking forward to hear what the sports minister has to say as Parliament resumes, because definitely it needs to brief Parliament on the measures they put in place to enable the team do better. I mean, Ghana has a great potential when it comes to football. We know what we did in South Africa, where we crossed the 1/16 stage and we were almost there, but for the penalty shootout by Mr. Samuel, we were going to get into the quarterfinals. And South Africa, South Africa 2010. We all watched. So history has it that when a Ghanaian team is properly composed and well motivated, they go beyond expectation. So I wish them well. Many identify Ghana with football. It's not the politics. Then football also brings us together. So I look forward to table tennis. Okay. I like golf. I do table tennis and I do golf.
And he minority leader Kakra or DJ no. Ghana Sports Fund has secured the broadcast right for Ghanaians, and a consortium of TV stations will show the World Cup live in their homes. Honorable Kofi Adams.
Every person, every city that will drop in the fund, because of this journey you have given them, we are going to grow the fund just the way GCB Bank has grown in a short time, become the largest bank and to become an envy of many other banks across the country. For the team's performance and training, this contribution today, the big 5 million Ghana Cedi for the training of the team, the fund participation, and the fund activities that we will organize in this country. Let me say, through the support of government and the fundraising efforts that we are putting together, we have been able to secure the broadcast rights that allow the consortium of media houses, not just one as it used to be in the past, but a number of them to telecast the World Cup matches live.
And Tama, a consortium of TV stations will beam the matches into our homes live. I saw Momo Oyerepa. Right. When we ask for food, they fight us. We are not allowed to take more than one chicken or fish. Tama, I'm going to say Americana YouTube and Krano. And TV broadcast, no, I'm saying 4-star, I no pay croma 4-star. Oh, yeah, now, I'm saying, you know, and to now until they say, I'm get ready now. At least, no, a kind, some seconds, oh, mutrim. Nanka omo peja omo no mo twa se tuo no beto to mpeja omo atuo no nto na omo peja no moko yes first starting disqualify nti etuo no disturb the whole event no ama even an pay craft first starter by no first start be bre an pay so ebi so abeka ho ama enkoye tama ko mo se but ma ho so omo nya internet emfa nya hwe wo ho no mo
Edim so my most question here
the okay na okay bia
na so we na me container
na mbuza say the last story no
no to secure broadcast right and what does that mean to the
okay so FIFA eton no biana
etimi to
nti okoje you pay money now so the aba no be twa aton.
Okay, so
what it means is that usually Kakanena Unyane Sa is a state broadcaster. Said they are ordinary Ghanaians with my baby. Then it's a bit more business because government also have to get money to fund it. So I'm interested no the amount. First now commitment for be a corporate sponsorship. Now they deal with government. Said they are what happens who show be biano. You'll be compelled to show or to broadcast their products.
Oh, okay.
Until depending, I think the minister will need to give more details.
Okay.
Senate, they are not easier for everybody. They say, but if you want to show before the game, during the game, we squeeze backs. Middle of the game, we play their commercials, we do LPMs. Necessary.
So Saban could secure money easier for.
Oh yeah, no individual can secure it.
Oh, okay. So is it something that Ghana will be ambassador?
Can 2008 say Ghana host 2 years? Government secured the broadcast right and form a consortium. A lot of TV stations
usually
it's something working by a profitable venture. Say the government can get something out of it.
Not profitable, but I buy Ghana for profit.
Okay.
I was a Ghana for Swing.
Okay.
Now you have World Cup nibi.
And you
Obua only pay TV nibi. And it was an ordinary local TV stations to me.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm quite say be aji obi war we be answer. So I just
pay per view no yes no. The one pay so repa. E be venture into it now. You know
it depends on how they want to do it.
The way they head of sports na be catch them.
They don't know that.
No, it depends on how they want to do it.
You na buy head of sports.
The
papa you na or no any
yeah, no. I mean so on that table the discussion how expensive it is. Okay. And yes, if you are not we are say $5 million. And yes, we scared by
so then because I bind the onion pen fast for no. Or sana. Now, a
regional minister now actual BM any edge league, you know, any pie or see yesterday I shared some thoughts on the need to bring Ghana Premier League matches closer to the people.
Okay.
By playing some games at community parks. Since then, I followed the many discussions and suggestions on how we can improve patronage for our local football, and I must say the engagement has been refreshing and encouraging. One suggestion that particularly caught my attention was the idea of allowing clubs to train at community parks, even if league regulations and security standards may not permit official matches to be played there. I believe this is also a laudable proposal. The central idea is simple. Football must connect with the people. When clubs become visible and accessible within our communities, the bond between the teams and supporters will naturally grow stronger. Young people will identify with the clubs, families will follow the league more closely, and interest in the season will gradually return. Over time, this investment in community engagement can help move supporters from the local parks back into our stadiums in larger numbers. I have also read the suggestions on promoting more local talent and building strong teams around exciting players whose presence alone can attract fans. This is equally important. Every successful football culture is built around community identity, talent development, and strong fan connection. The discussion must continue. Together, through practical ideas and collective effort, we can make local football stronger, more attractive, and more competitive once again. GFA, GPL, Asante Kotoko, Hearts of Folk. All right.
I think the a laudable idea, and I'm sharing my thought on it, and I believe that if you try to go that way, I don't see another platform. I better get to the supporters to the stadium. There are now examples like those gone are the days that some of us now we are say nothing from Duchamsu to go to Rich Park to watch Asante Kotoko training. Oko adi ube huno. Eno na ebe push you say Kotoko bobo against the BA United that ufi says adi no ba ko hu ne upgrade was how much so e force you mako and a lot of people will follow. It's a very game no who say unam kwan ho a ba from stadium to Amokomu to Aswanse no ye sanso sa na ye ba ye ni sky be faka no but ya tusu zo nya ka ekofe ball no because there are some locals bi there are some players they belong to the community now, right? And you want to go and see them any one way. Then watching the teams training, watching the teams that will push you out there. So a good idea. And yes, so easy say, oh yeah, I never happen. But who says, oh yeah, dear, now you're consistently. So it becomes profitable. And I think
I'm going to training.
Oh, sir, if I don't because it's difficult, I can say these community parks no. So to almost measurement in your standard.
Never the teams are good to run, good to run.
Yeah, one measurement in your standard. If you are a standard, I will go for that.
Okay.
Right, because getting the club closer to the community, and but because of the situation, so to that here, situation in I cancer. I know that by say in Europe, not in England, no, the supporters don't see the team training. But yet they almost said affiliate. And so to a culture different from you. Culture and how they believe in them because you think the community you're part of the team. And that is almost there. You need to do other things to get them on board.
So I think
we don't say first Kotoko cross Oko Stadium, Oko training grounds, Kotoko to Rich Park trick it those Oko drew her. If you a good argument
and no then and no quiet.
And now, I'm saying, if you see, you develop now, you tiny parties, maybe stores, and there's a cricket park at the hospital. What was that?
I think that's where we need to
start generation. That generation is gone. And then the new generation, almost come with almost ideas, and then won't be here.
Thank you.
That's why it is. So, now, person can't be Division 1 playoff or mobile. The BB United any Tamale City. Because to me, can we have the Premier Championship playoff in my mind? I think we can. Your team are making much more profitable than the A. So team no Obo League will have you. Yeah, the Marco Accra. No Marco Akobo. Because to financially, me who are the ABA. But yeah, so let's do this one. Sanka 2 teams no from the same region or more. From the BB, almost 10 regional. Of the Siakwa area or one of the BB. Then Tamale. Because to be like you choose venue. You choose venue to say Golden City Park. Anna Tamale Coronation Park. Anna Geja days be a tomb. Me fan say your Bongo League in the na no. Yaja fan say 2 weeks be. Na the year promo for this playoff. So just imagine any pie between have sa game no.
Okay.
Dan say Kodun kan say Yakobo for playing sake. Say if na dwene ma championship playoff. Because England Championship playoff is giving money more than even the Premier League. Itself. by 4 teams benebo 4 teams benebo 3 teams na say qualify you 2 teams are qualified not 3rd 4th 5th and 6th o man championship playoff when we bo so to sika edema no even premiership no kwa struggle to make that you know make it sadi o mo adwene ko no mo nye ne sa things say we say original we enjoy the people there no team no belong to them and when people be the bibia ba siakwa ero ni be fi tamale aba
siakwa
be free aba no mo be sia financially
people to the stadium
me da sipe ajibo sha se ona sha se na fe yenko na da continue attending
to edu stage say ya ena ke ye consultation obia de na dwenkyere ba ka ye de ya nke be du stage bi e be hu say problem no ye fa we ni ene ye kambuma e betimi aboa na Ghana ye league ayebo ye Premier League ni aba form no achitafo betimi start Akko Stadium and me to me bona baso for one thing at least to even show interest and now one person nobody can underestimate yes nobody can underestimate his popularity.
I'm following, yeah.
Yes, or ye fa regional ministers or Ghana say pa dia. Menye so be a popular chain Dr. Frank Amoakohene. Say me to our social media the opposed to be engagements awonya oputu up activity be followers awonya. E good we kra na odina no atum no me to obi kra na Ghana Premier League go ni interest wo mu no. Me sure say na adwene be start yakoso. Afi yenhwe ni nsem na wode atu edwa no ema wada me de megitumi ye se obrana ye bon ye obi mo madi Canada omo okwan omo fa so omo duru ba bi omo duru no usu betimi afa kwan foforo so aduru ba bi omo so aduru no ba ni nyina agina hawa obehihye wonyoma ye league ye nipa nko stadium yi so to asem na doctor kan onye wrong because obia ye bida ama na weke so okay the second coming of Bafo Kane Bantmahene Kane Mewura Sylvester Saruso ne Bantmahene abro to players no o se BBC wo kuma se ya a period that players are no ma boko tokwa no ma gidi o mo ye familiar with the supporters o mo buy so mu je o mo kwan including a whole na hindua na no obo nipa no kasa team no no mu yi sa players nyina ebe dani dede wo kuma se ena mapomo sa players we na me Akko Stadium and then na mayi wo ma free wo ene sa nyoma no ti time mo hihye o mu team no sa ba hwe for team no they pick a strategy enye different from Dr. Frank Amoakohene de wo de abai kodokokobo match asokore mampon no makobubu ho de chemso no mu gina ho police depot so to no makobubu ho asem no makobubu ho eto omo ye ya edru time say league ni ba be start no na fei community na ye popular we omo hu sa players no mbebo kotoko no me kai kotoko game friendly game be against Liberty ewukumaka that was Harrison for the first friendly game for Asante Kotoko after the Harrison say na say no bobo de na say go fe ye bu akra anya de eti omo make sure say team ne be get closer to the community. The players who are not familiar, Bekwen, when Bekwen wine, or Besha Hindu Jesse. But Omo boss habo na afi drew times them to start league no, Baba era supposed to nenya some getwa. Eti the all canon, yes, obi nye bida. Obi ye manify. Eti entimi ka say ye to akone. But ene ya ba be do stage bia. To the youth no mo ba no. Omo ni ewo Ghana league no ho no, ewo fom. Pa te say ye time na mzutu na yesi so no onze na say ase kane na ntiko Rich Park ne ko yokodugutin zanyama e na akwa bia no akaje so na ntiko kodugutin ga so be fiu on fiu o de bekwa ko foreign league because o ma yo munyoma bi ya e foreign league na ya attractive than a league na ye bono enyoma na yema nipa ne pay league so to eye bebre o na say division 1 game bi na me call Baba Yara Sports Stadium say me kohwe bi na me decide say metna VIP and nurse in the first one so too na ohwa akunya pa ye de asiwo say nipa metna so a si yɛde nipa du ewura saa same position a so to one way and the following weeks yɛbɔ league game am yɛnu pɛ na bɛba nwɔtwe ma yɛ stadium ne kura na yɛbɔ bɔɔl no so to ɛnyɛ attractive first ne yɛtumi sɔre yɛ anɔpa sɛ yɛkɔ stadium akotwa pictures bro nya so a so to yɛsi yɛkɔgyina stadium akotwa picture ɛnɛ yɛ stadium ne kura nya akɔ no so obi kura bɛkɔ stadium hɔ amanfo tumi twa sika so to bitumi tu kwan free Asia no aba Europe ɔsɛ mebɛhwɛ Stamford Bridge mebɛhwɛ Etihad mebɛhwɛ Old Trafford mebɛhwɛ Emirates mebɛhwɛ Tottenham Stadium no alone etumi generate fans but where dey so to where centers ɛbɔ yɛ league matches the ɛsi ɛti aseɛ ne sɛ ewiase na move agyaeɛ nti ɛsi ɛsta meda bia meka saa asɛm ne sɛ if you bɛbɔ yɛ league games ɛwɔ even 4 league centers ɛnam so to pitch ne yɛ good coverage yɛ quality standard of stadium ne wɔ soro na yɛbɛtumi akava games ne yɛ no bi te akyire na wɔhwɛ a ɛnɛ wɔhwɛ Ghana Premier League kora wɔ TV so ana aboɔfo pitch nyɛ stadium nyɛ fɛ bi kyɛ picture quality kora nyɛ ɛnɛ obi tumi hyɛ da kɔtɔ phone bɛma bɔda wɔtɔ phone kɛkɔ wɔsɛ mepɛ phone am de twa picture bɛyɛ fɛ woka sɛ di ntia eti nyoma ɛma nipa ni gyi bibi ho no ɛfiri saa sɛ de ne yɛsi yɛ nyoma in the 80s ne 70s no ɛna obi tumi sɔre kɛkɛ ne ebie lounge bi nso to no akɔgyina no atwa picture saa lounge so no ɛbɛtoto yɛ stadium yi eti baabi a yɛwɔ ne deɛ bɛma bɔda mɛde owura mo akɔhena sɛ wɔyɛ adeɛ with ne contribution ɔno so ɛde aba no
yɛ boa na yɛ ma no te ne ma no so bi ase on sɛ ɔno deɛ ɔkan factors no dɔso deɛ wakan yɛ bɛ tu pe o
so ɔno so free a different angle
so on the what generate discussion
yes ɔno so free good ɔno so free different angle wa raise one area ɔno so full same so too and it's true even in Europe na yɛ ka ho asɛm so too clubs no ɔmo nti ɔmo ho free the community no ho
we all the so say let the discussion continue
yes ɔmo nti ɔmo ho free community no ho ɔmo so ɔmo style so to ɔmo get closer to the community ɛnyɛ so ɔmo kɔ bɔ games ɔmo park so ebi a yeso ye de ne se ye ne saa ɛna me example say saa ba sure for team no the man nipa dodo na wo kuma se be ye familiar with that team was omo pre-season no mo de come antem mo ento obi a bi da
good Zach
Mr. Kofi Adams honorable why is the 40 million budget now mo say mo go acquire saa games
I'm the 40 okay you know they also come there no
40 million Ghana cedi
na kwa no tete aha we need chicken and fish momo
no enye no mpo
o se so kwa no mama ko ba
mi mpo de
na ko ke ma say
de me one say hotel de momo be omo dampo de so no friend say wifi na de ya omo de kata omo friend say no
duve no
just say competition mo ye there's no timing journalist
ho na me be ya bad blanket do na how eat wa South Africa you know mu dia I am pankata
you see you don't organize competition basasi what it tends to be Ghana now you organize such a poor competition and disgrace the country na una be bia o man Ghana din Ghana no bia editwi from sa Ghana minister one the lead this organization we do
na as sanity na akwa no na complain
no that is it now who to can we are they don't see that time time journalists also see time and not to report on it this is okro down one no akọ me time ni saying ana ba ku kan se tuo so nya adwuma etuo so de ebompo a obi ante eno a ento de beto so wonte so everything is poorly organized. Minister, you have to come and tell us where the 40 million you have to come and tell us because you can't use 40 million Ghana cedi and do this nyama things at the Legon
to what
nyama
to what
minister, as also no yeah in the you see Ashanti Regional Minister, there's something that people are failing to appreciate. Kotoko is a community. Kotoko is a community. It's a community team. It's a community team. And you been teams, you know, over the years, which we are here. But it's a community team. Now, team are here, Korea there. What they don't hear you. You know, Shadio, team, no, Korea there. Look at all Menchia's activities. The crowd that Menchia activities a pool. And then, what the police are crying. So I just say, along the way, never Brian, Akoswa, Uncle Ye, MK, we know they have to correct it. And then, over there, training now and team and community. How is it possible? Ain't possible. Teams that baby, or mine now, my own year, or million is out. So I think that, yes, I like the ability or didn't who share. So generating discussion so that you bring solutions to the problems that we are facing. Listen, Kotokwane has Mzoto Ayademi Rupe. Sorry, Adeba Kupe and they travel resource.
Yes.
Big team PR all over the world. Resource resource will give you money. Resource will give you happiness. Resource will give you resource. It's a big team. There's resource in ma.
But there are other factors apart from results.
No, resource no. Resource no.
Because you see, we've gone to places where teams are not that well. Now, or marry or call relegation to stadium.
I'm going to different here.
What do you boss to compare?
You make a general statement. When you make a general statement, it's subject to other interpretations. Okay, say without results, Nipa Mass Stadium, and I'm saying that people have managed to get people to the stadium when there are no results.
Don't tell me I'm sick. Man generalize you. Abbas,
yeti hay na de kotoka bank area park na enyama emuso.
Abbas, member American no. I simply has. It's a real generalized. Me siko to one has them to ye kro mate no. Ye start ye nyina no. Tino a resource. Resource no ya. E affect all aspect of.
That's a point. But the other things you can do are results no ko ye yet people camper. And also oh, me say let's not go far back. Under Heaven Mensa Kotoko never won the league.
No, but 2 hours in the form.
Me can't has as a Meka Kotoko. Kotoko never won the league. Kotoko beat him 4-0 by half. The next week the stadium was full. I'm saying that I agree with you, but there are other things. And then maybe so count. And yes, sir, Ritnanu ya results. Kotoko so no say.
But they are not going. Boss, when you compete big players on the
league on hasn't got up to a top 3. That was Majo. League number has that say. Got up to as a 4. Say empty stadium number 4. The results
give them or go and draw.
Exactly. But league who they Frank, I didn't see what I'm talking to you. What I'm saying,
you're talking 4.
So they are not going.
Boss, we all kind of
come on, Eddie. Now, as I said, you didn't know maybe we can't hear that. And I think that is what Minister Nepache. Said it's a mark of brainstorming meeting. I'm going to tell you also the way you know. Will be our point on the Baba. Exactly. Near way point, you know, the point we know. It's about 35% of the problem. Let's address that one first. Near waiting in Arababi, even if a 0.5% chance of increasing productivity, it should be considered. The exact resource. The honorable can getting the team closer to the fans. It's part of it. Until they see any say, I didn't children papa in a put in a conscious effort. Because when you brainstorm, a lot of ideas will come in. The problem. But it should be good say, no, even if a 0.5% chance of increasing productivity, but only if they have where a minister not to be investment in football. Just the love of it. But you say you're a politician, you want to be discussed. Fine. But enumpono was share protocol match video Anthony Diaz Goa. All celebrities will be anyhow. And I say, na then they'll cost you. And no, na didn't you the ama. Say, Omuni said, Tim, no way, chiri. And the supporters no so way, chiri. And Tika, when I keep on saying this, ka football for na Fenosuna Mukosia. Bear 1 week, come some more seminar. You host 2 football for you now. Be uncle candy and any trium. This is somebody that Ebikrana will 2 kwan ko takan ko hembo. What do you say? But where your football for who do sika beshim? Will try returns. Enti mo kran say here mo bi atu 2 kwan ko hembo amanone. Untimi nko amanone nko ha de na wo ba. You don't even talk to the person about their what problems or how no I successful. Okay. Well, to 2 kwan ni ehia our fellow journalist. You sometimes want to find out say adie wo ye ne saying. We app wage the free version wa ha you soon be 3 months. After 3 months, you have to the email for you will learn something and come back home so that you can improve. Okay. But the sad thing is the football people are not interested in it. Nipa ne mba
but that's CP so bad and only Abbas and Abbas beja
Mesa obi a person hunu infinite or 17 wasam no wo mo sai na nkasa danger man ana po hunu no 16 am yusu se dey aboa me de me de ka to ka so akopre ho 17 bia timi ato nyema wo mu no ebeboa wo me nka ho asam nche nationwide ura infinite shop bia no a wo so pe infinite hot 70 wunya bi kura tum say yes e chedin yaka hot 70 yes ko pebi we aye 24 African Athletic Championship yedi ka ka cho say uko lego a e ko so enu ntu de ura ho na bo say yes eni je ho no mo no get Samsung iPhones no washing machine microwave blender generator no ni nyina no ye kopiem e wo frankwa ne de no e da form free so nye ne e ja badwo dum old melcon ko for clinic ni un kajetia 0245 316969 owura JM Adone ne manuro no ye nkwa gina nsa ne ebua e well spray maka won so cho da wo beda e na ho ko calcium ne mo pom no etimi ayeden no wanya wemple 400 na the 400 suspension no so e de amakra no e bedi we me ne kama 0509 439 063 Green Life Hebri na do ne ba ko pe wo se bibini Toma Plus the also adokro no omomode no nko e be to odro bia no nko busa bibini Toma Plus omfantu osana se 0541 337 816 sanso na camera natural selection shower gel e mani twam na hu omu a bra ho fe no eno ano muri dware eno nti ye wo ne flavors ni bebre ni nyina so be 0243 744855 ni nyina no ne kwakwa ne ye wasum duenti herbal clinic Dr. Sam waso to che no na afi yade bia ha wo ti say ni hu yade eni ulcer ni gono no fa ni nyina bra abrepa first go filling station 0243 001058 abasi rum na ye OBY denja kwa boso na ye OBY awoda birthday wish ye fi na Jessica pa e ho na de e ma wo
the golden e wo goso.
Oh, okay.
So birthday golden na nkodu agode ya all right abas agode wa ba finally wa ba
agode
man ni gaga
baba
so be die kakra di kan wan sempani for say de wan fan to efrito ye de born ye de di kan fi ase se de born ye kon ye hunu ya che mataja
kosen
kwa kosen azeti makani stie tu no
ada na kosen wana kosen no
bono ye nya na kosen no na ye nya ye bono ye nya na kosen no adini ya sisa ye kwam ene ya si ye mbriki no ni ya de ko ti kwa na ko tam na numu a eno ano ne aka na ti agu no so
tina mongo yo mutim
da bi enkohwe because de dembe kwa akohwe no omo nya no a menko ko sabi abodwan so kom de ne kwa na atwa ngura nyi ngura bre na wonwe da na ntisa me nipa na me dia me pe so wonye
mbubu be na mu
ya be ye ni sa Real Madrid beach abo uko eleli se beach abo eleli ko ji Champions League ya wo film league wonu beach wa pole staff nyina
beach be na abo
eleli wa pam ko fu nyina pam bia
supporters nko
omu zo mo anyi league
to supporters nko
omu kwa omu obabi omu du eleli wo kwa obabi odu every year eleli
supporters nko stadium
omu ko stadium o ji Champions League oko finals oko semi finals na azu league ni yako ye be wie ni ye we e ma ko stadium enti ye kan say o supporters